few streams that we did recently. This is a Royal Rumble that was the first thing I spoke about on this channel. The very first video I did on this channel was a predictions video for Royal Rumble 2016. And it's kind of cool that things have come full circle. And here we are 5 years later. Obviously with the channel in a very different place than where it was back then. But, you know, we're now going to sit down and actually watch this show that I was talking about in those early videos. I can't remember. I meant to go back actually and have a look. I think the first video was a prediction. I think the second one was my initial reaction to what had happened. So, yeah, basically, if you think that everything is built, this channel is built on those first videos. They were all based on this show. So, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. You would think like the first video I might have done might have been a figure thing. Might have been like a toy hunt or something like that. It wasn't. It was a prediction video for the Royal Rumble 2016. So very excited to watch this. It was the reason why I put it in as one of the options. I can tell you as well that I had a look and Dave Meltzer scores this 4 stars. He gives this Rumble 4 stars. So Meltzer's relatively impressed with this Rumble. It's got some really good undercard matches as well. Before we really get stuck into stuff, if you jump over to the network, I think there's a load of Royal Rumbles that have been unlocked. So even if you don't have the network, you might be able to watch this for free. Because I believe a lot of Royal Rumbles have been unlocked. I'm not sure if this is one. I would hope it would. I'd hope it is. I haven't looked, but many of you have got the network anyway. Of course, I would hope you got the network because it is Royal Rumble 2021 on Sunday, and the network is probably the easiest way to watch that show. So yeah, go over there, get it queued up. We'll get going in a few minutes' time.
Jason Peace is a legend.
Jason
They
Peace.
donated £2 via a super chat. Days, it's my birthday right now. I'm 20. Party face, party face, party face, party face, party face, party face.
Yes, I remember you saying it was today. It is now 3 minutes past midnight here in the UK. So many congratulations to you, buddy. That is very, very cool. Hang on, I've just got a slight. Let me get rid of this. Yeah, that's cool, man. Many, many congratulations. Happy 20th birthday to you. I can't even make fun of the fact that you're 12 or anything because you've told everyone you're 20. So you've ruined that. You've taken my only enjoyment away from me. So, yeah, I hope people are finding the show. As we said, get it queued up, get it ready to go. I'm just trying to find the countdown clock. There, boom. It's in slightly a weird place. I can move it. I could do anything here. Dream big, guys. Dream big. Yeah, I'm just finding this. I've already got it queued up because I'm awesome. And, yeah, we will be up and running in a few minutes' time. Shout out to everyone that joined us earlier for the predictions stream. I hope you had fun. I thought there was loads of things that was mentioned that I, wasn't really considering. I love the Taya Valkyrie shout. We know that she's gone from Impact. She's either going to WWE or she's going over to AEW. So don't know where she's going, but WWE stands a very good chance of being where she's heading because obviously she's married to John Morrison. So that would make perfect sense. And putting her into the Royal Rumble makes sense. I mean, they need women. Then the women's rosters aren't that big. So to try and fill 30 spots, like you could just see her easily going into that. So I thought that was a great shout. Love the idea of Omos going into the Rumble. I think that's cool. I think there was quite a few, actually. If you didn't get a chance to watch it, it is quite a long video, but a lot of what we talk about is done in the first 20-odd minutes or so. But it does run for about an hour and a half, so if you want to, put it on in the background at any point, it's there. And I thought you guys, if you joined us, made some really good points. Hasib says, Days, I rewatched this Rumble. I didn't know that you were going to cover it. I was hoping it might be 92. I know, bud. Yeah. I put, what options did I put out? I put 92. I don't like to choose them outright. I like people to choose them. So if I was going to choose one, I probably would choose 92, because it is just from start to finish full of legends. It's just dripping with legends. So I probably would have gone with that. I would like to watch 97 at some point as well. I've said before, I think 97 is such a special year. You know, we saw like the whole Canadian Stampede. We saw the Montreal Screwjob. We saw the arrival of Kane. Like 97 is a really interesting year. It's kind of where we're moving away from the new generation and moving into the Attitude Era. And obviously, you know, WCW are flying high in the ratings, and WWE are having to try and build new stars, and it's a really interesting time. So the Rumble that year, massive Rumble that year, like I think it was 40 odd thousand or something. It was at the Alamo Dome. So yeah, that would be a good one to revisit. That was an option. 06 was an option. That was the year Rey Mysterio won and overcame the odds and managed to win the Rumble. So that's regarded as one of the best ever Rumbles, and that was an option. But this was an option. As I said, I put this on because I wanted something a bit more recent. And I thought, how cool, man, that this channel started talking about this show. So how cool to actually sit down and because I haven't seen this show since then. I haven't seen it since it aired. And I did my my thoughts on it and everything. I wish I'd have recorded my AJ Styles reaction. I'm an idiot for not doing that. I should have done that because I popped. Of course, I did, like all of you. This is where AJ first arrives. We're going to see his debut on this show. So that's noteworthy. And I mean, honestly, if we were doing it now, we'd do a watch along for it live, obviously, not 5 years later. But yeah, I'm very excited to sit down and watch this with you guys. David said, I missed the stream earlier. My prediction is Edge and Daniel will be the last two. We might get a double winner. Well, do you know what's really funny about what you've just said? In that video earlier, I spoke about how Tommy Toy Travels, great friend of the channel, I do that Wrestling Escape podcast with him. He predicted Daniel Bryan was going to win. I didn't want to pick the same as him. I do think Daniel stands a great chance, and he is the bookie's favourite. But I went a slightly different way. I went Edge. So I went Edge. He went Daniel. And the two names you've just mentioned, Edge and Daniel, I do think they are the firm favourites. But yeah, this is not a prediction chat about Sunday, but, you know, we'll go wherever the conversation goes. This is Royal Rumble 2016. So I'm waiting for it to get to 10 past. We're at 9 minutes past already. So as soon as we get to 10 past, I will do a quick countdown. And then we will be up and running. This runs for just short of 3 hours. But as we said, the Rumble obviously takes up a lot of that. And that Rumble, I believe, is for the title. The title is on the line. The winner of the Rumble becomes champion. So I would ask that people don't ruin it, because there might be some people that haven't seen it. So I'm not going to reveal anything. But yeah, it is for the belt. And we will be up and running with that very, very soon. It's like the longest minute of my life. I've been staring at this clock now, I feel, for like a year. And is it broken or something? Why is it not changing? Ah, there it is. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Boom. We are up and running with Royal Rumble 2016. Of course, I've got buffering straight out of the gate. Wonderful. All I've got is a little circle going around. Right. I'm going to catch up with the first 17 seconds. Did you see that Trent Seven wants the Cruiserweight title? I did not see that, no. We've got a limo arriving. Did it stop? I don't think it even stopped. And Vince jumps out. And Steph jumps out as well. So Vince and Steph jumping out of a limousine. Hornswoggle's going to win. Jojo? Jojo's here. They said they're giving Roman Reigns an opportunity. Roman Reigns is champion at this point, and he is defending. He's crouched down so he can get to JoJo's height. She is small, isn't she? You make history if you can defend that title tonight. So they're saying that they're giving Roman Reigns an opportunity in this Rumble. I love that, how he got down to her level. This is good, man. Feels good. Jojo, yeah. Lady Fiend. Days, excellent AEW Unrestricted podcast with Amanda Outstate. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. I hadn't heard that. Shout out to you, David Paul. Right, we've got the little intro now. From the many, one will rise. It's kind of cool, isn't it? Like Roman ruins and everything. This is when Roman was hated. Do you know when the Royal Rumble 2021 is? This Sunday. I think someone was telling me the pre-show starts at 11... No. 6 Eastern? 6 Eastern. Pre-show starts. We'll start about an hour before. I mean, what do you think will happen? High Flyer, shout out to you. Big E is going to win. There's an amazing fact. If HBK makes an appearance in the Rumble, he will have appeared in the Rumble in 5 different decades. That is an amazing fact. That is awesome. So he will have been, what, in the 80s as a rocker, 90s obviously as HBK, 2000, hang on, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s, and yeah, this is the 2012. Oh my God. Oh, you've got to put him in just for that. You've got to put him in. Monica King, welcome, my friend. Thank you for being a supporter. Really appreciate the support. Welcome to Monica. Yes. Monica says, am I still blue? You're blue. Dabba dee dabba da. Dabba dee dabba da. Kate says, have you heard number 30 that's been announced? No, it's not yet, is it? Yeah, look, Sonny's done the same. Yeah. Monica's like, why am I still blue? I don't know. Perhaps you failed the test. Perhaps you're not purple quality. I hate to say that. But I think we're all thinking it. Febin says this might be how the women's rumble goes. Funhouse Alexa enters as an underdog, survives till the end. Someone like Bianca, who would look like the favorite, but Alexa transforms and wins. Yeah. There's a few thoughts that Alexa might enter the men's as well and win that. She might win both. Right, Royal Rumble. Okay, so we're going over to the arena. I can't remember what arena this was at. Boyaka, Miss Clown 1. Breaking AEW news. Kingston versus Archer rematch for next Wednesday. The match will be a lumberjack match. Monica says, wow. We're in Orlando, Florida. When are we not in Orlando, Florida? Guys, we're just trapped in Florida. Every show I watch, it's just in Florida. I never thought I'd get tired of Florida. I mean, like, there are other places. There was an Indian special the other day, Superstar Spectacle, and it was in Florida. Right, we are going over to our first match in this. It's going to be Tell you what, it's very laggy. I'm getting some real lag on this one. Kevin Owens versus Dean Ambrose. Now, you might not know who Dean Ambrose is. He was John Moxley in a previous life. Lillian Garcia is the announcer for this. Great to see Green Shirt Guy in the crowd. Really great to see him around. Miss that guy. As Ambrose makes his way down to the ring. I don't miss that music. That music sucked. I wish Great Khali would return. Roman Reigns holds the record for most eliminations with 12. Ambrose sucks, says Miss Clown One. I remember this arena. It looks similar for some reason. Here comes Kevin Owens, back when Kevin Owens was a flipping killer. Kevin Owens, man, when he first came up from the... I don't know when he first came up. Was it about 2015? I think he'd probably been on the roster, 6 months or so? But, yeah, this should be good. This gets... Dave Meltzer gives this 4.25. 4.25. Alex says, I remember the finish to this match being pretty decent. Daze, do you think that this was the best version of Ambrose Moxley? I always felt that Ambrose had untapped potential. I do prefer this to Moxley, yes. I just wish, he was known as the Lunatic Fringe. It just never came across, did it? He never came across as a lunatic. His character was just so... I don't know. Couldn't really figure out what he was about. I suppose in a way you still can't. I mean, what's Moxley all about? I don't feel like his promos ever really tell me anything. In the corner goes Kevin Owens. Big strikes by Ambrose, and we are up and running. Dominic says, spoiler alert, don't read this if you don't want to know things. This match is amazing. Days, I'm excited to see Cole get run, says Brax the Beast. I can smell noodles, but none are being cooked. That's wild. 5 years ago, yes. Crazy, sexy Dean Ambrose. Doesn't Ambrose look like that new AEW fella? He does. There is a similarity. Perhaps is his brother, like how we saw Dolph Ziggler's brother on AEW this week. Big chops coming in. I do like Ambrose in the black vest top. The white top was cool, but the black top's nice. Glides into the corner. Running bulldog. Kevin Owens goes down, rolls out the ring. This obviously is before the LED ring posts. Whoa, Kevin Owens right over that announce table. JBL is announcing, is on commentary. Michael Cole's down! Michael Cole is down! And Kevin Owens is clawing away at Michael Cole's face. Somewhere under there is Michael Cole. Have you had an accident at work? Do you think that you are entitled to compensation? I love that, though. I love how Kevin Owens was, reaching out. Michael Cole's face. R.I.P. Michael Cole. Fun fact, Michael Cole was never seen again after that. Kevin Owens into the ring steps. This match is going a million miles an hour, man. Million miles an hour. We're only a few minutes in. Michael Cole has already been killed. This is awesome. This is awesome. Yes. Dean Ambrose has got a kendo stick. Twirling it around. right in the midsection, across the back, walloping away at KO. This is last man standing. Anything goes. Kevin Owens, duck underneath. Super kick by KO. Kevin Owens backing up. We're on the outside. Just great to see fans. Oh, cannonball! Cannonball! Into the barricade. The barricade collapses down. Wow. That was sick. Hard hitting. The instant pop from the crowd. Oh, this is great. Ref counting away. Up to 6, 7. They've been absolutely look at that. Barricade's absolutely exploded. Now Kevin Owens has come out with a kendo stick. It's just got a lovely pace about it, hasn't it? Like, I want to talk to people in the chat and like see what people are saying, but it's like you cannot take your eyes off this. They are absolutely everywhere. Like, they're back in the ring right now. Kevin Owens holding up this kendo stick. Breaks it over his knee. And now he's driving it into the midsection of Dean Ambrose. The broken shards. Like driving a stake through his heart. Big right hand by Kevin Owens. Ambrose going over to the ropes. This is good, man. In the middle of the ring. Clothesline. Ambrose goes down looking for a senton. Boom. Hits it. Wonderful senton by Kevin Owens. Okay. What do you rate Goldberg's theme? Oh, I love Goldberg's theme. I've always been a fan. Goldberg's theme is so great. Damian Marley took it and made a track out of it on his Welcome to Jamrock album. If you check out track 1 on Welcome to Jamrock, the background music is Goldberg's theme, and Damian Marley raps over the top of it. It's one of the best flipping tracks. It is so good. It's one of them tracks that, like, you can imagine a wrestler coming out to. I mean, obviously it is a wrestler's theme anyway, but with Damian Marley adding like lyrics on top, a vocal on top, it is good. It is really good. Hey, have we got is that an LED screen? One side might be an LED screen. I think it is. There's no LED ring posts. Chairs are getting chucked in. There's about 5 chairs in the ring. Days, I only see either one or the other of Becky or Ronda returning. That's a fair point. Big chair shots. Ambrose goes down. Guys, this is WWE versus AEW. Who is going to win? Kevin Owens has set up 2 chairs. He's sat on the one. He's got his feet up on the other. Loving life. LSW says, Rapper Days. I love that Welcome to Jamrock album. I love the Welcome to Jamrock track. I was so into it. I was like, what's the rest of the album like? It is so good. It's got a little bit of everything. It's got some slow tunes on. It's really good. That is a very much overlooked album. Welcome to Jamrock by Damian Marley. The 2016 Royal Rumble had potential. I did like it when AJ debuted, says Vader's Noble Stories. Ah! Oh, do you remember when he used to do that? Ambrose, in between the ropes. Boom, came back with a clothesline. Yeah. That was cool. Boom. Bang. The AJ debut. Yes, we are going to get that. I mean, they completely botched it. I mean, we have to be honest. They could have put the camera on the screen, but instead they held the camera on Roman's face. So all you see when AJ debuts is Roman like looking confused, and then it cuts to AJ walking out with his hands out. Like, they could have done that so much better. Do you know what I mean? Like, it could have been that as soon as the countdown, camera goes straight to the screen. You see the I am phenomenal. You hear the crowd. It's all dark. Camera pans down, and he's just there. He's just there. Lights come on, and he's already walked out, and he's just there. That would have been good. Instead, we have to look at Roman's face. And then when we do go over, we're watching AJ walk over like this. I don't understand the logic. Big back body drop through the chairs. Today is the anniversary of the Challenger exploding. That's interesting. Now everyone is going to expect Moxley to return to WWE. I'm certainly not expecting that. Days in the middle of the Rumble, the Fiend is going to set the arena on fire. And at Fastlane, there is going to be a fatal four-way. The winner will face someone at Mania. Ambrose, suicide dive, got caught by Kevin Owens, driven into the side of the ring, hurled into the ring steps, and again. Ring steps go over. Ambrose is down. Kevin Owens going over, grabbing Ambrose, throws him into green shirt guy. Sort of. He threw him in that direction. When green shirt guy comes back, we should definitely use him in an angle. Imagine that. Imagine the fans are back. Kevin Owens goes over, just grabs him, hurls him over the barricade. Maybe he picks him up and hurls him at someone. Imagine green shirt guy being hurled at like Paul Heyman. Or something like this. Sign me up, man. Sign me up. That's the kind of stuff I want when fans come back. Wild, wild action. Great. Into the side of the ring. Into the ring steps. Basti, shout out to you. Says Darby Allin and Britt Baker are my two favorites in AEW. Kevin Owens having a look underneath the ring right now. We're still on the outside. Apart from that camera thing, the AJ Styles debut couldn't have been better, in my opinion. No, I think having him come into the Rumble was great. I agree, yeah. Rumble is a great way to debut someone. I think it's great that he didn't go to NXT first. But apparently his music, we only found this out the other day, his music was meant for James Storm. That music was not meant for AJ Styles. It was meant for James Storm. Did you stream this when it was first on? I didn't. We weren't streaming. I had a full-time job. I worked in an entertainment store. Not an adult entertainment store. I can already hear Austin. But, no, an entertainment store selling DVDs and CDs. Not adult DVDs and CDs. Normal ones. And, yeah, I did a predictions video, and I did, like, a quick little reaction thing, but I wasn't doing watch-alongs. Plus, I was in, like, flats. And, like, obviously it's 1 a.m, and it's difficult. Here, I'm so blessed. I'm in the middle of nowhere. Couple of tables are set up outside the ring. Kevin Owens is looking for a suplex. There's a table on a table. We got tableception. This is cool. Headbutt by Ambrose. Elbow to the back of the head. Ambrose goes down. He grabs a chair. Boom! Throws it at KO. The chair's wrapped around his neck. The chair is around the neck of Kevin Owens. He goes down to one knee. Oh, man, look, you can see that chair is all bent out of shape. Owens stumbles to the middle of the ring. Oh, big strikes coming in by Dean. The chair goes flying off his head. Big strikes coming in. Chops. Look at this. He's lighting him up, man. Against the rope. Super kick! Super kick! Pop-up power bomb! Bar reversed! Oh, my God. What a match. This is a lost classic. Oh, my God, Daddy Deeds! This is a flipping lost classic. People need to put respect on this match. Crowd counting along. Up to 5. Owens is still down. Owens has managed to get over to the ropes. Pulls himself up. Yeah, he's proper out of it. This looks like that John Moxley guy. Days, have you always been able to stay awake for shows with time difference? Sort of. I mean, the time difference isn't sort of. There's definitely been B shows when I didn't have the channel that I was like, I'll just get the results. Oh, onto a chair. But like, yeah, big shows. I would always stay up and watch and then just go to work straight after. They tend to finish about 4, and then, do you know what I mean? Like, might try and get a few hours sleep or something. Kevin Owens down. Up to 8. 9. Kevin Owens rolls out the ring and manages to get to his feet. That is such a good spot. He was down and he hadn't got the energy to get to his feet. So he rolled out the ring and kind of flopped onto his feet. He had to hold onto the rope to kind of keep himself up. That was great. That was great. Fight Owens, fight chant. What match are we watching? It is Dean Ambrose versus Kevin Owens, the first match of Royal Rumble 2016. And it's been a brilliant match. Even Meltzer gave it 4.25. Ambrose is setting up a table outside the ring. Kevin Owens is slumped over by the announce table. Ambrose grabs him, hurls him into the announce table. Love the sign in the crowd. The guy behind me can't see. It's a classic, isn't it? It's a classic, that sign. Owens is on top of the table. Looks like Dean has got something in mind. This is for the IC title. Here we go. Kevin Owens on top of the table. Dean Ambrose going up top. Ambrose. Elbow drop. Owens goes through the table. It's so good. I haven't seen this show in like 5 years since it aired. I cannot remember this match. Holy ship. Holy ship. Holy ship. OMG, says Brax the Beast. Yeah, man. People are loving this match. Jay says, are you excited for the Rumble on Sunday? I am, Jay. I am. I'm very excited. I think there's so many... I feel like we named pretty much every wrestler ever in the predictions video earlier. There's so many different things that could happen. Only the ones my next toy hunt. Oh, bite, shout, stream. Dave in real life, shout out to you. Days, was the Shield together at this time? No. I think Ambrose and Reigns were on the same page. But isn't Seth heel still at this point? He was heel in 2015 and 2014. I think he might still be heel here. I don't think we've got back to a Shield reunion at this point. So no, they're off doing their own things. Shield split in 2014. Chair to the midsection. Chair across the back of Kevin Owens. They're both back into the ring. Does OMG work for you? OMG. Yeah, OMG's all right. How good do you think a jackhammer to Drew McIntyre would be at the Rumble? And Goldberg wins? I think that'd be highly controversial, my friend. Highly controversial. I think even just saying those words is going to upset some people. What might upset some people here is Ambrose going for a suplex. Oh, reverse through the table! What? Kevin Owens picking up Ambrose, flipping him round. Boom! Big big spot through the table. Holy ship. Holy ship. I tell you what, there's loads of holy ships everywhere at the moment. Who has got the will to survive? I pre-ordered Series 3 of Darby Allin. I'm really tempted to pre-order those UFC figures. Owens up to his feet. Going over to Dean Ambrose. They both just managed to beat the count. Against the ropes goes Ambrose. Pop-up powerbomb! Big! Kevin Owens screaming at the ref. Pop-up powerbomb. Dean Ambrose is down. What a match. What a match this has been. Really good. Seth was part of the Authority at this point. Shout out to you, Heather. Eight. 9. Ambrose up on 9. He manages to break it, and Owens can't believe it. Owens with a chair. Boom! The new UFC figures are coming. Yes. We did look at them the other day. Some good ones in there. Some not so good ones. I did see that there's a lot of accessories coming, though. The Amanda Nunes figure comes with 2 belts. A couple of them come with, like, cloth jackets as well. So, yeah, I want them. I want them. I wouldn't expect to find them in shops. So, I feel like they're ones I'm going to have to pre-order. You did this! You did this! Kevin Owens has got Dean Ambrose laid down on a load of chairs. Owens going up. Ah, you did this. No! Ambrose. Ah! Kevin Owens gets pushed to the outside and he goes through the table-ception. Table on a table. Man, that's a big spot. Ambrose went up. Pushed Owens, and he just goes to the outside through 2 tables. It's got to be it. 8. 9. Boom. Dean Ambrose wins. A fantastic match. Brilliant. Brilliant. Scott Turner says, OMG, big fish, little fish. Shout out to you. What a match. Damn, says Monica King. Damn. Double table. That was great. Really, really great match. I tell you, we found a few lost classics whilst we've been doing some of these watch-alongs. And I would say that is an absolute lost classic. Boom. Oh, so good. So good. Yeah, Meltzer gave that 4.25, and you'll get no arguments from me. We've also got coming up New Day versus Usos. Ambrose with the Intercontinental Championship. You might remember that we did a Royal Rumble watch-along not that long ago. We did it for Royal Rumble 2001, and that had Jericho versus Chris Benoit in a ladder match. It's always hard to watch Benoit matches because of obviously what happened, but there is no denying how great that match was. I was watching it, it's like, wow, this action is insane. They were doing some crazy stuff. So, yeah, that was a real treat as well. We do tend to find some stuff. We've got an advert, and I don't know if this is an old advert. I have no idea. It's an American advert that I've not seen before. For Cricket Wireless, who I know have actually just extended their contract with WWE. Come into WWE Network. Here we go. Ride-alongs and the Edge and Christian show. These look old. Did you remember that? Camp WWE. I don't think I watched all of that. That was the animated show that went onto the network. Ride-along, a new series. Yeah, these are all old. Broken Skull Sessions. That's obviously still going. Very cool. Camp WWE. I should watch some of them. Look, there's Vince doing his voice. Giving his voice. More awesomeness. That was a good show. That was a really good show. Having fun with like some of the history of WWE. Fastlane. We've got Fastlane this year as well, haven't we? Yeah, man. Some good stuff there. More of everything you love. So a little advert for the network. Here we go. I wonder if they're going to have some new stuff to show us. They normally make some announcements at big pay-per-views, don't they? So I wonder if there'll be some big announcement of some new network series that are coming, you know. Right, we're at the Amway Center. Flipping live at the Amway Center. Eva Marie. We might be seeing her on Sunday, in all fairness. We might be seeing young Eva Marie on Sunday. A couple of weeks ago, Chris Jericho returned to WWE. Breaking news. Here's New Day taking on Usos. It's the old version of the Usos when they were like baby faces and they had the face paint. There's Jericho stealing the trombone. Oh, and he breaks this! And he breaks it. There we go, look. Francesca getting destroyed. Look at Xavier Woods, man. Losing it. Why? The pain is real, guys. The pain is real. Oh, don't you dare be sour. Here we go. Time champs and fear. It's a new day. Yes, it is. Amway Center, the first Thunderdome location. Right, it is Big E and Kofi on their way out. I mean, flip, look at this. 5 years later, we've still got the same gimmick. It's the same music. It's the same looking entrance. They wear similar attire. These are the old school belts, though. This is the bronze on black strap. The Uso, no day-ish. Francesca, yeah. Is this where we get Francesca too? Big E, very serious now. This is very serious. You can't joke about this. Days within just 2 days, the video of Randy doing an RKO on Alexa is becoming the most viewed video of the month with 4.4 million and counting. Yes, those videos definitely get good YouTube views. Hard to know, like, if all of those views are positive, though, because if you look at the comments, they are mixed. But there's no denying it's a big talking point. I bet WWE wishes that 4.4 million were tuning into Raw. Here comes Xavier with a brand new trombone. The penny belts. Yeah, they sucked. I do think that the red and the blue are better, but only marginal. Francesca, R.I.P. Francesca. Okay. WWE World Tag Team Championship. Who do you think's going to win this Rumble? This Rumble. Linda McMahon. Shut up, Days. We need a moment of silence for Francesca. Sorry. We need a moment of silence for the fact that you're never going to get a purple logo. Is Rowan a possibility for the Rumble? We did touch on that earlier. I like it. I think that would be quite emotional. I think it would be nice giving him that platform to pay respects. I think that would be cool. Is Bo Dallas still? And Brandy Rhodes. Brandy Rhodes. So weird seeing Brandy in the ring. I didn't notice her before. It was Lillian Garcia for the first one, and there's Brandy. Brandy standing there thinking, why am I not a bigger part of the show? She's standing there going, how can I get involved in this more? Oh, could I join New Day? Could I be an Uso? Could I be in the Men's Rumble? What can I do? How can I get more involved in this? Not enough of these storylines are about me. That's what Brandy's thinking. I feel this period, 2015 till now, is so good for chants and just wrestling in general. Ooh, so I hated this music. This music sucked. This music sucked. I'm on top. I'm on top. Oh, it sucks. They needed a change. Their change was brilliant. Them turning heel. The whole day one-ish and moving away from whatever this is. Ugh. Ugh. The whole Uso crazy thing. Not for me. I like color as well. I'm someone that's like, oh, there's too much black in wrestling. There's too, like, everyone wears dark colors and just black trunks, black boots, black knee pads. It's just like, let's get some color. But looking at the Usos here, it's like, no. Who is excited for the Rumble this Sunday? I think everyone is. Austin says the Uso theme now sucks. Down since day one-ish. Down since day one-ish. It's better. It's better than I'm on time. Ugh. I love the new theme, says Taboy. Retribution is going to clean house in the Rumble. John Elite says, could we see Jay White this Sunday? I doubt it as well. I'd love it. If Jay White arrives, then that's kind of like WWE signing a new Seth Rollins. So, yeah, it'd be awesome. Right, we are up and running with the Usos taking on the New Day. New Day in pink. I'd say New Day are in very much their... Like, when I think of New Day, this is very much what I think of. This kind of bright pink attire. They've had some good attires, the New Day. Like, they've had, obviously... I did like the idea of the colour in attire. Last year, was it last year? They had white attire. And they were colouring bits in week by week. The only problem was it was all very faint. Like, trying to colour it in as you're going along. It wasn't as bright. It didn't pop as much as these, but it was a good idea. Kofi outside the ring, and is that Jey Uso's gone out after him? Sav shout out to you, my friend. Dave says there's colour and then there's the Usos attire, which looks like a unicorn has been sick on them. Yes. Seth could return. Seth could return. Sonny says, surprise entrant, Bernie Sanders. Into the corner goes Big E. I can tell you that all of these matches, not a single match gets less than 3.25 stars from Dave Meltzer. So Meltzer was in a good mood when he was watching this show. Although saying that, Usos, New Day, you're always going to get a great match out of these two teams. This is kind of like our modern day Demolition, Legion of Doom. These are like, you know, the two big teams of our generation. Big E goes down. Xavier charges over. Lovely DDT to the outside. Excellent work. Austin says, I miss heel New Day. Mary said, who is winning? I would say that Xavier... I'd say Xavier has just given New Day an advantage. Double axe handle by Kofi. Steph would be a good surprise entry at number 30. Yeah, during our stream that we did earlier, I was talking about Steph and the fact that she's something like 150 to 1 to win the Royal Rumble. She's an absolute outsider. But I think there's a chance that she's in it. And anyone that's in it has got a chance. But yeah, I can't see her winning it. Kofi in control. If Jay White was in the Rumble, you know he's going to be one of the first eliminated because he's an outsider. What's the point? I don't know. I don't know because like AJ came in and wasn't eliminated quick. They might book him the same as AJ. Apparently, they're really hot on Jay White. Big E going against the ropes, looking for a big splash. Boom! Connects. Lovely. Jey Uso kicks out, though, so just the 2 count for Big E. Dave in real life says, I'm 1-0 on my predictions tonight. Oh, Dave is doing very well on predicting this 5-year-old Royal Rumble show. Big splash by Big E. Gaming in real time. Shout out to you, my friends. Hopefully she'll read that out for you. She better. She's not doing anything else. So she better. Amazingly, we're almost 45 minutes into this show. It's kind of going by quite... We're only at match 2. So it's going by quite quick. And if you think that the Rumble
Gaming
is going
in
to
real
take an
time
hour...
is a legend. They donated $2 New Zealand via a super chat.
That's the one.
Hope you're doing well. Smiley face. I want Seth to return.
That's a good shout. Yep. Seth coming back. I don't need Monday Night Messiah. I'll take something different. But yeah, Seth coming back would be cool. SMB, shout out to you. Again, we'll let her read yours out. Kofi in control. Nice. Every time Kofi was throwing a shot, Xavier was like, it was like blowing along.
SMB
as like
is a
the
legend.
shots were coming down.
They donated £4.99 via a super chat. Hey dude, a possible Punk as number 30 as WWE are desperate backstage could announce it would bring a spike and interest back and keep people watching. Thoughts?
Oh, that would suck. It would suck. I mean, Punk being in the Rumble would be amazing, but Punk being in the Rumble with no crowd reaction, you've got to say would be, like, disappointing. But then, not only that, to announce it beforehand, guys, tune in because CM Punk's going to be in the Rumble. Sorry, what? Sorry, what? Like, if you're going to do it, that's one of the biggest surprises you can do. I mean, like, there's not a big list of wrestlers that you could bring in that would be a great surprise. You're probably looking at, like, Rock. But, I mean, honestly, Punk might be top of that list. So, to announce it beforehand, oh. I understand what you're saying about like a spike and bringing interest back and all of that. They could achieve that by just having him in it. I mean, look, if he comes walking out, social media blows up. So, and honestly, I mean, if you're not watching the Rumble anyway, what are you doing with your lives? Anyone can come out in a Rumble. We all know how great the Rumbles are. So I don't know that it needs to be announced beforehand. I'm not expecting CM Punk. I think he sent a tweet out not long ago laying into like Linda's political stuff. And it's kind of like, you look at it and you go, they are still clearly not on the same page. There's no way that he would send that if he was on good terms with WWE. There's no way. I understand about throwing people off the scent and sending tweets out about things, but that was so personal, so close to the bone, that it's like, no. You wouldn't send that tweet. So I don't see it. I'd like Punk to be in it, but I don't see it. But it's a good shout, SMB. Big E is getting pumped up, going against the ropes. Big knee strike. Kofi coming in, trying to grab the leg of, is that Jimmy Uso? I can only tell by the tattoos. Oh, big cross body. Big E. Oh, suicide dive. We've got all 4 guys down outside the ring. Xavier Woods comes round to check on them. But yeah, that was carnage. If he ain't there, then there's no chance he's back. This could be an opportunity, but I think it's gone, says the Panther Prowls. Custom Bricks asks, how do I get a brand logo? It's for those that join the channel. It's a perk of being a member of the channel. Wrestling Days fan says, almost an hour into the stream. Miss Clown 1 says, what's everyone's favourite type of burger if you eat them? What a wild question. What answers are you expecting back? A cooked one? Or what? I don't know. Like a Big Mac or something like that. Well, there we go. Miss Clown 1 would like to know, what is your favourite kind of burger? Mine is a yummy one. Nice super kick. Tag is made. Usos on fire. Boos are raining down. Oh, that was a short little splash, wasn't it? He had to kind of go. 1, 2. Ah, foot under the rope. Foot under the rope. Kofi got his foot under the rope. He's like, oh, flip, Oos. Come on, Oos. Xavier providing a distraction. Lovely work by Jimmy Uso. Suicide dive to Xavier. New Day. Big E. Oh my God, into that barricade. They love driving each other into barricades. 1, 2. Handful of tights, but reverse. 2. Ah, kick out by Kofi. Kofi going over. Big splash. Up top, firing in some big strikes. Oh, gets planted down. Super kick. Down goes Kofi. Going up top. Oh, got caught by Big E. Mid-air, big ending. That was sick. 2, 3. That was sick. That was great. That was great. Jumped up. He went to do the big splash. Big E caught him. That was lovely. Well done, everyone. Nicole says, I'm going to be in the Thunderdome this Sunday. Awesome. Febin says, is there any chance of Karrion Kross? I think there's a chance. I think there's a chance. 17 names have been announced for the Men's Rumble, so there's 13 spots. So, yeah, why not? Butter Spark says he likes raw beef straight from the cow's buttocks. Wow. A quarter pounder from McDonald's or a triple cheeseburger. I haven't tried a triple cheeseburger, actually. It's funny you should say that. I really want to try one of them triple cheeseburgers. I mean, come on. They're not like thick, juicy. Do you know what I mean? They're not like lovely, proper burgers, but still, I wouldn't mind trying one. You might get some flavor if you put 3 of them together. I think Jay was doing some small splashes back then because he was too drunk to get up to the top rope. Oh. Shout out to you, Unbroken. LSW says, Days, I'm new to this channel and I love the content. How do I join and become a member? Dude, you're already a member. You're one of them very special purple logos. You're one of them. I love all the purple logoed people. Oh, look at this. An advert for Mattel Creator Superstar. Ah! Yes, look at this. Seth and Roman. And there's the wacky ring. I seem to remember they actually built a real-life version of that ring. I think SummerSlam or something. It was outside. Create WWE Superstar. This line is awful and we're not going to keep it around very long. There's Sting arriving at WrestleMania 31, which was the 2015. An exclusive original series. WWE 24. It's good, isn't it? There's Rusev in his flipping tank. Paige. Man, isn't it wild to see how far people have come? A legendary debut. Sting. That's cool. Should have won that match. WrestleMania Silicon Valley. Immediately following tonight's Royal Rumble. There we go. My logo is purple. It just looks blue to the untrained eye. I can see that. I can see that yours is purple. And anyone that says otherwise, liars. We get JBL, Michael Cole, Byron Saxton, just having a little chat. Exclusive backstage, never seen before footage. I'm sure I've seen that show. I can't quite remember it. I will have watched it. So we're just seeing what happened on Raw just before, and Roman going after Brock. Look at all these people going at each other. Sheamus in there. Alberto Del Rio is in there. Brock with Sheamus. F5. And a spear by Roman. Ah. And then this is where the Wyatt family arrived. So you got Strowman the one side. Luke Harper. Rowan. Super kick by Harper. Roman going against the ropes. Clothesline by Harper. And there's Bray. And look at that. Boot by Harper to Brock. Spin kick by Rowan. Strowman with a clothesline. And Bray Wyatt with a Sister Abigail to Brock Lesnar. Is that something we see again in the future? I remember there being a lot of excitement around that. Now we've got a Bray promo. There's the Black Sheep mask. There's Braun. We're at war. Are we? R.I.P. Brody Lee. Absolutely. Wyatt's attacking Brock was sexy, says Austin316. I miss Bray, says Eric. We got the Fireflies in the arena. I hope Bray attacks him again very soon. Sonny Wolf says, Bray, we do need Fiend Brock. That's something that Wrestling Days fan has been asking for a long time, in all fairness. Hayden the Gamer, what would happen if Lesnar came out, won the Rumble, challenged Roman at WrestleMania? If Roman still has the title, that is. Whose side would Paul Heyman be on? Hey, that'd be a good story. Right, United States Championship match. I got to tell you that Meltzer gave this 3.25. So, yeah, I mean, like, even though this might not be the most exciting looking match in the world, of Kalisto versus Del Rio, apparently it's meant to be all right. Apparently it's meant to be okay. Alberto Del Rio! Del Rio making his way down. Sonny Wolf says, it's Del Rio. Gaming in Real Time says, Days, I'm excited to say that we've got no restrictions coming to New Zealand. We have not had transmission in the community from the cases that got through the border. That's good. Del Rio. Sunday is not live. Sunday's live. They might be doing some advanced shooting. I think we have to. I am expecting some tomfoolery, right? I don't know who that is. I'm expecting it to be a brand new superstar. But yeah, tomfoolery. I think there's going to be something that I'm not going to enjoy. And I'd imagine they're going to record that in advance. But no, I think the rest of the show is live. Sheamus with a brogue. Kalisto going down. What happened to Del Rio? I like him. He went on to live a wild life. That's what happened. Butterspark says Lucha things. Connor Spain. Shout out to you, my friend. Missing UFC this weekend. Oh, same. Can't wait for Overeem. That's going to be a lot of fun, man. That's going to be a lot of fun. Overeem against Volkov. It is going to be wild. Looks like a decent card. There's 11 fights on that UFC card. And isn't it the week after that? Like, we're really not that far away from Usman against Burns. UFC 258. And is it UFC 259 that's got 3 title fights? Amanda Nunes in action. I think we've got Peter Yan against Sterling. And is it on that same card we've got Jan Blachowicz against Adesanya? I think it is. I think that's March. So we've got some big shows on the way, man. UFC is just on flipping fire. It is on fire. They are burning it down. Fun fact, the week after this, when The Rock beat up the New Day, was the first time I watched WWE, says AG Games. Right, the bell has sounded. Oscar says, how pumped are you for the Rumble? I am very pumped. I think it's a good one because it's hard to predict. And I think that does make it very interesting. I needed a weekend off because of Hebus losing. I know that sucks, doesn't it? 259, 3 title fights. There will be scenes. Do you think there will be something good tomorrow? Well, I mean, SmackDown never disappoints at the moment. So, yes, in that regard, I think SmackDown will deliver something good. But I don't know if it'll be like a big surprise or anything like this. I would think at this point, any big surprises, they'll just save for the Rumble. I'd imagine a match will get announced. A few more people will be announced. Final hype and all of that. But I'm not expecting much more than that. Skylar says, who do you think's going to win out of Drew and Goldberg? I am leaning to Drew. I've gone with Drew, but honestly, Goldberg stands a very, very good chance. He stands a very good chance. Basement drop kick. Del Rio goes down. Kalisto going through the ropes. In between the ropes by Kalisto. Lucha means fight. So he's going to do fight things. Kalisto's doing fight things. Hey, look, there's Brock Lesnar guy. Brock Lesnar guy. Brock Lesnar guy loves it. Drew McIntyre's going to win the Rumble, says Adam. SmackDown on Friday looks good. Kalisto, hard. I tell you, this is quite hard hitting. Kalisto went hard into the corner, shoulder up. Del Rio looking quite classy in his black and red attire. Walid, hope you are well. Shout out to you, my friend. Long time no see. Dominic says, I'm always pumped for the Rumble, simply because it's always good. R.I.P. Pat Patterson. Hey, that's a really good shout. There's a Pat Patterson documentary that just hit the WWE network, and I haven't seen it. But I'd be interested to check it out. I would never do a watch-along for that, because I think doing watch-alongs for documentaries are very difficult, because you have to sit here and listen to what's being said, and I always find myself just basically repeating what they're saying, and you might as well just watch it. So I'd never do a watch-along for it, but I do definitely want to watch it. R.I.P. Pat Patterson. Oh, lovely backbreaker. Twill backbreaker. Hayden says, I want Lesnar to fight Reigns just to see whose side Heyman chooses. Connor says, I normally just watch the UFC streams, but this Royal Rumble watch-along is fun. Shout out to you, sir. Shout out to you. Yeah, I mean, it is fun to go back and watch these and kind of see how far we've come. Matches like this maybe don't get the pulses racing, but man, that first match was awesome. That first match, Kevin Owens, Dean Ambrose, that was great. And obviously the Rumble that's coming up, that's going to be a lot of fun as well. We know, I can't remember everyone that's in it, but we know that isn't Roman number one? That's guaranteed. Roman's number one, and we know that AJ Styles is in, but I can't remember everyone that's in it. But yeah, it is fun to go back and watch these every now and again. But no denying, I am going to miss UFC this weekend. Skylar says, who do you think will win the men's Royal Rumble? Well, I like either Daniel Bryan or Edge. I'm definitely leaning to one of those. Nico guy said that slide. Whoa. He's picking him up. Whoa. Knees in the midsection. 1, 2. Oh, he's on the ropes. Kalisto on the ropes. And Del Rio. It's just a hard-hitting match. It's a good match. Daze, do you think if Roman was to lose, he'd simply take his place in the Rumble to show he is the head of the table? He could do that. He could do that, yeah. Who's going to stop him, honestly? Adam Pearce going to say no. I doubt it. We don't really see Vince, so I don't know that that's really a factor. I think in kayfabe, it's Adam Pearce that would say yes or no, and honestly, Adam Pearce just don't want that smoke. He don't want that smoke. He don't want that Roman Reigns smoke. So yeah, I'd have to say that yeah, he would go in the Rumble. Del Rio is desperately trying to pull off the mask of Kalisto. Back elbows coming in by Kalisto. Do you think that happens a lot in like AAA? Because I don't watch AAA or CMLL, like those Mexican promotions. But I wonder if there's like, if they pull at each other's masks a lot. I wonder if that's like a thing that happens all the time. Or if they know it's just you don't do it. You just don't do it. I'd be interested to know that. I would imagine they just don't do it. I would imagine they just know not to do it, but interesting. We've already seen Del Rio pulling at the mask. I would like to see sexy Adam Pearce win a Rumble. Why do you think everyone's sexy, Austin? Whenever you've spoke about anyone, you always put sexy in front. Here we go, picking up Kalisto. Nice reversal. Into the corner goes Kalisto. Big boot by Kalisto. Middle rope. Oh, went for a nice step up enziguri off the rope, but Kalisto avoided it. Into a DDT. Tornado DDT. This match is way better than it's got any right to be. How dare this match be this good? I wasn't expecting this. Luigi Kid 09. Shout out to you, my friend. Gets the rope, stuck underneath. Springboard. Ah! Twisting in the air. Kick to the midsection. Against the ropes. Head scissor. Oh! Takedown. Look at that. 1, 2. Shoulder up. Kalisto doing some excellent work. Austin's being a creep. Sean says Austin is very odd and creepy. Everyone is sexy days
Luge,
as long as they're
AK09
over
is a
18
legend.
and under 50.
They donated $1 via a super chat.
What are you on about? Under 50? Are you telling me that you've not seen anyone sexy over the age of 50? I'm not having this. I'm not having this. I'm going to make it my goal now to find some sexy 50-year-olds for Austin. Let's find some sexy 50-year-olds for Austin. Who's 50 and sexy? I'm going to Google that. Oh, no, I'm not going to Google that. I was going to put 50 and sexy, and I'm definitely not Googling that. 50 celeb. Let's go 50-year-old celeb. Jennifer Aniston. Yeah? Jennifer Lopez. Are you going to tell me that you're going to look at Jennifer Lopez and go, no, thank you. No. Jason Bateman. Jason Bateman is a sexy boy. 2, kick out. I'm viewing a gallery. Jennifer Aniston. Who else have we got? Matthew McConaughey. Gwen Stefani. Jason Bateman. Jennifer Lopez. P. Diddy. Kate Blanchard. Tyler Perry. J. Flippin' Z. He's 50? I didn't know Jay-Z was 50. How old's Beyonce? How old is Beyonce? Let's Google her. How old are you, Beyonce? Beyonce. How old are you? Wikipedia. She is 39? She's 39 and is 50. I mean, I know there's bigger age differences, but still. He's 51 now! What? She's only 39. 2. Selena Del Sol. Del Rio grabs the bottom rope. How is she only 39? I feel like she's been around forever.
Vape Ross Vape is a legend. They donated $2 via a super chat. I am 50 and sexy, you sweet beanie.
Shout out to you, Vape Ross Vape. Shout out to you. I can't believe this. I've just found out that Beyonce is 39. That's rocked my world. Catherine Zeta-Jones. Oh my God. Catherine Zeta-Jones? Gerard Butler. Marilyn Manson. Oh my God. Marilyn Manson. You're going to tell me you're going to look at Marilyn Manson in the face and say you're not sexy? Austin, you've lost this one, mate. You've lost this one. Marilyn, flip it. I see you and I raise you a Marilyn Manson. Renee Zellweger. Ice Cube. Batista! This is wild. Who knew? I didn't know. Michael Sheen, Paul Rudd, Terrence Howard, Javier Bardem. That has been debunked. Salim Dassar, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Kalisto wins it for all of the 50-year-olds around the world. Days, I don't feel comfortable saying people over 50 are sexy. What are you on about? What are you on about? We've just absolutely debunked that. Why would you not feel comfortable? Why would you not feel comfortable saying that after we've just absolutely debunked it? Right now, you should be like, I am so sorry. I now understand the error of my ways. Not like, oh, I still don't feel comfortable about it. We just went through a massive list of sexy 50-year-olds. It's been absolutely proven, and you just will not. You will not, will you? Well, look, I'm gonna show you, Austin. I'm gonna show you. Marilyn Manson, if you can hear me, I think you're sexy. Look at that. He loves it. He loves it. He can't believe it. He's so like, he's like, oh my God. Oh my God. He can't believe it. I do. You're good looking
Gaming
boy.
in real time is a legend. They donated $2 New Zealand via a super chat. Sorry, smiley face.
Yeah. Hey, Marilyn Manson, I don't know if you've heard, but Austin 316 has said that no one over 50 is sexy. I know. You're right to be shocked, Marilyn. You're right to be shocked. I know. Marilyn, you've got to forgive him, Marilyn. You've got to forgive him. I know. He's let you down. He's let me down. He's let Beyonce down. He's let us all down. He can't believe it, mate. He can't. You've. Do you know what? I didn't expect to say this next line during this stream, but I'm saying it. Austin 316, you've upset Marilyn Manson. You have upset Marilyn Manson. Unbelievable. Gone. Where is he? Where is the traitor? Where is he? What's he saying? Is he groveling yet? Days, stop being triggered. I'm not triggered. I'm just standing up. I'm standing up for Batista, who's too afraid to stand up for himself. I'm standing up for him. I'm sorry, but if I was down an alleyway and Batista came up to me and went, do you think I'm sexy? I'd be like, yes, sir. I do, sir. I think you're the sexiest person in this alleyway. Scenes, says Danny Barnhouse. Flipping scenes. Right, that was not a bad match at all. What timestamp are we up to? It's at the bottom, bud. 1:14. 1:14 and about 40 odd seconds. Days, I know some people in the chat are going to disagree with me, but I think Oldberg beats Drew for the title. Drew enters and wins the Rumble. How old is Oldberg? You say Oldberg, but how old is Oldberg? I still can't believe Beyonce's only flipping 39. He's 54. Goldberg is 54. You telling me Goldberg's not sexy? Is that what you're telling me? Don't you dare tell me that, Austin 316. Don't you dare. How old's Steph? How old is Steph? How old is Steph? How old is Paul Heyman? Oh my God, this is a game of how old. How old is Steph? Steph is 44. She's 5 years older than Beyonce. Paul Heyman, how old are you? Heyman, 55. That's it, innit? I mean, Batista, Jay-Z, Paul Heyman. How many times do I have to prove that this is wrong? You are wrong. 44, I think she is. She looks great. Second sexiest McMahon. Behind Linda, not Vince. Steph is 29. 55, yeah. How can you forget your one true love, Linda? Oh, I've not forgot Linda. Paul Heyman said he's prepared to renegotiate Brock Lesnar's contract after he eliminates everyone tonight. Steph says she's more than happy to negotiate as long as Brock takes his aggression out on Roman Reigns. Suplex City. Suplex City. It's good. Right, little advert for Edge and Christian's show of awesomeness. What's Triple H's age? He is 77. It's wild. He looks really good for his age, but he is actually older than Vince. Beyonce. Yeah, Beyonce. Beyonce. Is that what she sounds like when she's in pain? Hayden says, I'm always going to be 21 in this community. Yes. That's how we roll, Hayden. That is how we roll. Gyro Lamb says, Days just turned 21. That is true. That is true. I mean, very, very recently. Only like several years ago. How can we forget about Carol basking in her glory? Oh. At least we got that out of 2020. 2020 was an awful year, but at least we got to Carol Baskin in her glory. What time does the 2021 Royal Rumble start? Holloman Boy. It will begin midnight UK time, which is what, 7 Eastern? That's the main show. That's not the Rumble itself. So, yeah, big day on Sunday. Triple H isn't 77. What, is he 78 now? Sonny, I can't go to my DMs because I've got my phone. There's Eva. Look, Eva's got them red bottoms. Eva's got them red bottoms. And that red hair. Boo! You suck, you suck, you suck! Boo! Fun fact, I do not miss that woman. Alondra Blaze is 56. There we go. Days, why did you start your channel in the Rumble 2016? Well, I didn't particularly wait for the Rumble 2016. It was just that was on at that time. So, yeah, I wasn't like, oh, I would start it, but let's wait for the Rumble. I just started it. So, it's just by absolute coincidence. I think Triple H is now 52. Conan O'Brien and Stephen Colbert are both 50 plus and cute. Right, Divas Championship match coming up. Is this when Ric Flair kisses Becky? Is that at this Rumble? Do you remember he steals a kiss? He's all over the women. Becky aged 15. There was a picture of Becky aged 15. Joaquin, shout out to you. Dace, I love that. She'll love that as well. She will love that. She is 21. She's 21. That was a nice moment, but moments don't last. This is what it's always been about. Charlotte bridging figure 8. Do you remember PCB? Paige, Charlotte, Becky. Mama Days is going to RKO you. I think they've cut out Rick kissing Becky. Have they? Have they? Have they? Have they? Well, there we go. Look, Becky and
Wacky
Charlotte.
Naribi is a legend. They donated $1.99 via a super chat. Date, how old is your mom? She is fire.
I love that. 21. Days, I think they cut that out. I didn't know that. According to Google, several usually means 3 or something. If someone says several years, they will usually mean around 3 years. So that means that Days is around 25. I'm 21. There's no mystery there. Straight up 21. I'm 21 this year. I'm 21 next year. I'm 21 the year before. I don't quite understand how time works, so I don't worry about it. This Becky, I like the man gimmick. I heard they... Well, we're going to find out if they cut it out. This is Steampunk Becky. It is Steampunk Becky. That was weird, wasn't it? Why did they think that would work? Why did they think that would get over? Steampunk Becky. That was such a weird gimmick. Lass kicker. Charlotte says she's the victim. I'm the victim. Ric Flair's the victim. Because you wouldn't let him cop off with Lacey Evans, you selfish woman. Same as man. Sonny says yeet. Yeet, yeet, yeet. Right. We are up and running, building towards this match. I think I just heard Kia bark, so I'm just going to let her out. So I'm just going to be gone for a second, just so I can let the dog out, and then I will come back. We are in between a match. By the time we come back, we should be at a point where they're making their way down to the ring. I'll only be a second. I will be back. But, yeah, I'm just going to check on the dog. Talk amongst yourselves. Tell Austin that he's wrong. You're wrong, Austin! Right, look at that for timing. Straight back. No one's come down. Nothing has been missed. We're probably around the halfway point right now. We're amazingly nearly an hour and a half into the show. As Charlotte is making her way down. This is the final match before the Rumble. Charlotte making her way down with Ric Flair. Charlotte versus Becky. This match got 3.25 from Meltzer. So, very high score. It's the old belt as well. It's the Divas Championship that's around her waist. Ric Flair making his way down, styling and profiling. It is Steampunk Becky. This is the last match before the Rumble. It is, yes. Last match before the Rumble. That's Royal Rumble. I mean, we've got an hour and a half left. That's going to take up an hour. Easy. So, I can see this match going 15. It's so weird seeing Brandy in the ring. That keeps throwing me off, seeing Brandy in there. Charlotte holds up that Divas Championship. Whackin says, Days I forgot. F. Goldberg. Isn't it weird? Look at that. Charlotte, Becky, and Brandy all in the ring. You never hear, like, the women talk about Brandy. Like, you never hear Becky or Charlotte or anyone talk about Brandy. I don't know if
Wacky
they have that
Miribi is a
great of
legend.
relationship.
They donated $1.99 via a super chat. Days I forgot F. Goldberg.
F. Goldberg. Yeah, I can't imagine that they keep in touch. Unless, like, I don't know, unless there's, like, Instagram pictures or things that I miss or whatever. I'm never on Instagram. Becky getting right in the face of Charlotte. Of course, it would be a match between these that would result in Becky turning heel and the man character being born. But that wouldn't happen until, what was it, SummerSlam 2019? So we're still quite a few years away from that happening, unfortunately. Becky would stay in the wilderness for a good few more years here. Days Bray Wyatt looks sus. Chalmers, shout out to you, my friend. Days, how is that Brahma ball belt? Oh, it's class, mate. It's really good. Really, really nice. We did a thorough look at it in the video when we first got it, and it's classy. It's really good. The middle part, the actual ball bit, kind of really sticks out. What surprised me was the height of it. It's really nice. John says, Chalmers, finally. I heard Taker is going to be number 30 and he's going to win the Rumble, says Daryl Wood. I've not seen that anywhere, but in fact, they're going to announce number 30 on WWE Backstage. So it's probably going to be worth tuning in for that, isn't it? Don't forget, Sasha returns after this match, says Nicole. Action Figure Review WWE says WWE is the best. Kevin says, do you watch MLW and Impact? We do have MLW on as we get ready to watch NXT and AEW. I do think they do some really good stuff. Been really impressed with some of the things I've been seeing from them. So I do like MLW, but no, I can't say that we like sit down and, you know, thumbnail and all that kind of stuff for it. But we definitely have it on, kind of in the background. We watched the Caribbean Strap with Savio Vega yesterday. That was cool. Impact we don't watch, no. I mean, I've said this for about a month. We are like keeping an eye on it because it all depends where this relationship with AEW is going to go. Because if it's going to be this massive crossover thing and there's going to be like a co-promotion and, do you know what I mean? Storylines are happening on AEW and they're continuing on Impact. And if it's a case where you kind of need to watch both to watch these stories develop, then yeah, we would do it. But I don't feel like we're at that point or anywhere near that point. There's just the odd person that keeps showing up on the shows. So I don't know. We'll have to see what the future holds with that. But yeah, there needs to be more AEW involvement for us to watch it. Charlotte goes to the outside. Becky very much in control right now. Becky goes out of the ring, round to the side, and Ric Flair stands in the way. Ric Flair gets moved out the way. Charlotte goes for a big boot. Clothesline
they
by
donated
Becky.
$2 New Zealand via a super chat. Are you going to do a watch along of Backstage?
He grabs Becky. Now, was that the moment there? Yeah, I think that was the moment. I think they have cut it out. I'd love to know how you're going to condone those actions of the Nature Boy. Nothing. I mean, we didn't see it. She turned around, and before you knew it, he was just wooing at her. So, yeah, they have cut that moment out. Wow. So, for those that never watched at that point, Ric Flair kisses Becky Lynch. Isn't that a shame? Isn't it a shame that something happened that they've had to now take out? I'm not saying they should have kept it in. I'm just saying they shouldn't have done it at all. Becky rolls up Charlotte. What was the question? The question was, are you going to do a watch-along for Backstage? Do you know what? I'd have to have a look at what time it's on and all of that, because genuinely, at the moment, we're not doing anything on Saturday. I really haven't got my head around Saturday. I'm so focused on Sunday and what time do we start and, you know, all that kind of stuff. You know, making the thumbnail and all this bits and bobs that I just haven't focused on Saturday. So, yeah, there's a chance, but I don't want to say we will, and then turns out we don't. Flair's the daddy. I'm going to be in the Thunderdome tomorrow, says Talking Birds. Pulling down on the hair. Rolls over. Smashing Becky's head into the mat, but it's more her own knees. They edited an old man kissing a young lady. The shame of it. Days, did you hear that Brian Pillman and Chris Kanyon will have an episode of Dark Side of the Ring? I don't know that I heard about Chris Kanyon. I heard about Brian Pillman, yes. She was the man in SummerSlam 2018, not 2019. Okay. I knew it was SummerSlam. I knew it was a few years after this. Sonny says, I almost knocked over my Timmies and had a mini heart attack. Brad says, Backstage is on 8 p.m. Eastern. So what's that? 9, 10, 11, 12, 1 a.m. 1 a.m. for an hour. I could see us doing that. The kiss was removed by Seth's request. He was unhappy with it in storyline and far less seeing it on the network. I really hope Becky comes back at the Rumble and makes her a badass like 2 years ago when she did that promo on Cena. I miss the man. Yeah, that was cool, wasn't it? Didn't she, I can't remember exactly what she did, but I remember she did the You Can't See Me to him. I bet Kane returns at the Rumble, says Big Fish, Little Fish. Becky has got Charlotte on her shoulders. Charlotte firing in some strikes and an electric chair. Down goes Charlotte. Both women are down. For once, I agree with Seth on Summit. Matty Cliff says, Days, I've just been offered a place at university. Awesome, dude. Many congratulations. We are building our way towards the Royal Rumble. We're not too far away now. I think that we've probably got about, 10 minutes? And there's sure to be a little backstage thing that's going to happen as well. Nice reversal. Charlotte going chest first into the corner. Clothesline by Becky. And again. Nice kick. Side kick. Roll through by Becky. Becky very much on fire. Straight fire, you might say. I used to like that. Do you remember Becky's attire? Oh, I used to like that attire. She had like a singlet. And it had flames going up it. It was black with like some flames. I remember that, and because she had her like straight fire phase, didn't she? That was cool. wonder if I can find a picture of that. Woo! Becky managing to get out. Round the back. Net breaker. Yeah, that's it. I thought that looked cool. 1, 2. Shoulder up by Charlotte. This is the attire that I was talking about. Black with flames on it. I thought that looked cool. I like that. I really like that, actually. The more I look at it, I'm like, oh, it looks cool. Just looks cool. It looks a bit different. I like it. That was one that always comes to mind when I think about Becky attires. I was never a big fan of this steampunk thing. Becky getting fired up. Charlotte still down. Becky grabbing Charlotte. Charlotte rolls up Becky. Becky was looking for the disarmer. Ah, big spear by Charlotte. Big spear by Charlotte. 2 count. Becky kicks out. She goes for it again. Becky kicks out. Days, are you going to be a secret entry into the Royal Rumble? No, I'm too lazy. Plus, also, it would be very difficult to enter the Rumble and do a watch-along at the same time. I'd have to come running down with a camera and, like, a laptop. Guys, we're going into the Rumble! We're going into the Rumble! Drop a like! Drop a like on the stream if you're excited! I've just got kicked in the face! I've just been kicked in the face! I'm eliminated now, guys! Well, that was fun. That was a fun few moments. She's managed to get the arm, Charlotte. Rolling over, though. Single arm picking up Becky. Oh. It's like a draping armbar. Charlotte using her power, though. Picking Becky up. Boom! Take that. Ric Flair says yes on the outside one. Just a 1 count of 1. Sean says Becky is awesome. Sapphire, shout out to you. This is a good little match. Meltzer gave this 3.2. He's going to go for another kiss, isn't he? That dirty dog. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. He's there. He's like, oh. Oh, no. Charlotte has done a slide and she knocks down Ric Flair. Becky looking to roll up. Charlotte, 2. Oh, kick out. Rick's coming up. Rick throws his jacket onto Becky. Why is she struggling? Becky's struggling with his blazer. Ric Flair just threw his jacket on Becky. Is that an eye poke? Spear. 2, 3. Charlotte wins. Charlotte wins thanks to the dirtiest player in the game. Oh, he's giving it all this. Yeah, Ric Flair threw his jacket onto Becky. Becky just had to take it off. Instead, she's like, I can't get out. Where am I? Woo! Here we go. Sign Evie. There's a sign that says Sign Evie. Is that Dakota Kai? Isn't she Evie? There's a sign that says Sign Evie from 2016. Let's have a look. Evie Wrestling. Dakota Kai? There's a sign. Wow. There's a sign in the crowd basically saying Sign Dakota Kai. And they took that advice. That's exactly what they did. They were like, okay, we can do that. And they signed her. Isn't that weird? Someone with a sign at the Royal Rumble 2016, Sign Evie. Here we are 5 years later and Dakota Kai is still not on the main roster. Sasha Banks. Wasn't this, like, weren't we all waiting for Sasha around this time to, like, make a move? Wasn't everyone like, yeah, this is the girl? The boss. She just, at the moment, I know her title reign is very young. She just doesn't feel this big, as big as she is here. I'm not sure that the Carmella feud is quite doing it. Ah, and then boom, she kicks Becky. Unbelievable. This is my spotlight, Becky. Poor Becky. Poor Becky. She's been beaten. She got kissed by Ric Flair. Might not be a bad thing. And Sasha pointing at Charlotte's belt. That is such a better theme. They removed the kiss because Seth wanted it removed. Not because Seth wanted it removed. They removed it because of sexism accusations. Showing that they're on the same page. Woo! And there we go. She goes after Charlotte. Backstabber. Into a bank statement. Sasha Banks wooing away. Man, look at that. She's got a proper, like... Oh, look at that. She looks like a rainbow. Flip. How is she even that flexible? And Sasha look wooing away at Ric Flair. Ric Flair. Kayla S, shout out to you and your nephew. Tell him I appreciate the support. Nico guy says, it's funny. She wouldn't win it till some random Raw. It is the Rumble next. It is the Rumble. So there we go. We're done with all the undercard. That was a fun undercard, man. I mean, the only thing I would say is that they spoiled us with easily the best match first. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like, check this out. And you're like, oh my God, this is amazing. And then nothing could live up to it. So, yeah, we got the best match first. But that was a nice little moment. Sasha turning on Charlotte. So, Rumble time. Rumbles always go quick. Charlotte as well. She's got the little jewels around her eyes still at this stage. The little stars. I'm glad she moved away from those. Nice attire on Sasha as well. That's cool. Brian, shout out to you, my friend. Rumble time, says LSW. Nico Guy says, time for the Rumble. Man, isn't it? There's excitement around just for this 2016 Rumble. Imagine what it's going to be like on Sunday. Rumble time. Let's get ready to rumble. Time for the Rumble. Brock and Bray do meet at the Rumble. The Royal Rumble, says Brian. We're just seeing some
Brian
adverts
Schaffer
right
is a
now.
legend. They donated $1 via a super chat.
This is my first time watching a Rumble. I hear this is a good one. This is your first time watching a Rumble? Like any Rumble? You've never watched a Rumble? Oh my God. Yeah, this is meant to be a good one. Well, I mean, I saw it. I just can't remember all of it. But this is for the belt. Roman is the champion at this point. He's coming in as champion. I think he comes in as number 1. And amazingly, if there is anyone out there that's never seen a Rumble, 2 people start in the ring. Every couple of minutes, another person comes down. We never know who it's going to be, which is what makes it exciting. So we count down and we're like, oh, who is it? And then they come down. And basically, you're eliminated if you get thrown over the top rope. You got to go over the top rope. And both feet, this is important, both feet have got to touch the floor. Not one foot. Both feet. So, yeah, it is Rumble time. There's normally some surprises. This had one of the biggest ever surprises. I don't think it's going to be ruining anything to say this is where AJ makes his debut. This is one of the best ever Rumble moments, isn't it? There's no denying that. This is one of the best ever Rumble moments. Let's get ready to Rumble, says Armin. I have seen all Royal Rumbles. I am set for Sunday, says David. The Rumble was planned to get Roman over with the fans. Well, you would have to say that it worked because obviously they did this Rumble and, you know, here we are 5 years later and he's over with the fans. So you have to say it worked, Dave. You have to say it worked. It's like, do you remember when he beat Undertaker and there was like 10 minutes of booze and people saying you suck and everything at Roman the next night? You have to say that worked because, look, everyone loves him now. What is this? Oh, I remember these. This is where you could have a tour of the Performance Center. You could interact with superstars and you could watch people train and you could cut promos and you could create your own entrance and... Wow, this is weird, isn't it? Look at that. Look at that. Dana Brooke giving him a bit of side-eye. Dana Brooke's like, yeah. Sami Zayn. Angela Dawkins in the ring. No Way Jose. Oh, do you remember No Way Jose? Forgot about No Way Jose. JBL's like, yeah, that's good for the fans. Like, they get to, you know, go to the Performance Center. And look, Byron, he's pretending to be an announcer right now. Right, Royal Rumble coming up. Straight fire and burn it down. Oh, they were always meant to be, weren't they, Andres? They were always meant to be. Here we go. 30 men. If your 2 feet hit the floor, your day is done. It is time for the Rumble. What is Dave's watching? No Way Jose. Yeah, it was a little, I think it was like $1,000. I think it was like $1,000 or something for a ticket. And you got to go around. I might have made that up. I might have remembered it wrong. But you got to go around the Performance Center anyway. It was like a once-in-a-lifetime experience. You got to, like, cut your own entrance and cut your own promos and watch the up-and-coming talent train. And some of that talent now, I mean, you're talking about main roster stars like Sami Zayn and Street Profits and people like that. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I mean, they don't, obviously they're not doing that right now. Brian says, spoiler, one person is going to go home happy. 29 are going to be mad. Spoiler, the winner made Days upset. The winner did make me upset. I think the reason why I can't quite remember, but I seem to remember saying like, oh, they could do this, they could do that, this would be awesome, that would be great. I was like, oh, the only thing I don't want is this, because it's a bit predictable. It's a bit, as long as that doesn't happen, we're all good. And of course, that thing happens, and so I did a quick little 30-second reaction video. So, Roman defending his title in the Rumble. He's had it so hard, Roman. He won the Rumble the year before. He was going to have to win the Rumble again here. And that has happened, but it hadn't been seen in 18 years. Spoiler is in the Rumble. Roman is in the Rumble. He is. Dean Ambrose was my pick to win the Rumble. I can't remember who I picked. I seem to remember saying Dolph Ziggler. I think Ziggler was a name. I mean, don't forget, Ziggler, this isn't too far removed from Ziggler's incredible Survivor Series performance. It's about a year later. 12 months later. So I kind of felt like Ziggler still had something about him. Like now, you wouldn't pick Ziggler. But back then, I was like, Ziggler. I seem to think I mentioned Daniel Bryan. I think he was still around at this point. It's a long video package, isn't it? It's very emotional. Jobber Ziggler, a wannabe HBK. Well, we're done with our little video package. We're going over to the arena. Lillian Garcia. So, winner will be declared the World Heavyweight Champion. Dun-dun, dun-dun, bum, 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 bum. Roman coming out number one. Apparently, he's got a new theme. I read something that Roman is working on a new theme. He said that when he first heard the Shield theme, he wasn't really into it, but he grew to like it, and now like his whole character fits the pace of that theme. So he was like, it's not easy to quickly change a theme. There's so much that's got to go into it. You can't just change it. So yeah, he is going to get a new theme. So Roman making his way down. He's coming through the crowd. Isn't it funny how people love it when he comes through the crowd? People are like, yeah, Roman, yeah, touching him as he's coming down. Oh, you're the man. He's got the belt. And they're like, oh, quick picture, Roman. And as soon as he gets in the ring, boo! You suck! Mixed reaction for Roman Reigns. People are applauding him. The Roman Empire. Dano, bum, bum. Right, Roman has made his way down. Roman is number one, but who is number two? Who is number two, guys? Daze, do you think Brock's coming back? I think there's a good chance that Brock comes back. Right, so there is Roman in the ring. We're just waiting to find out who number two is. Roman when he was a face. It's good, man. It's good. Heel Roman is better than face Roman. 1,000,000 times better. Okay, here we go. Sami Zayn and I don't know who do I want Sami to go against on Sunday. Oh, I definitely want Sami at 1. Bum bum bum. Maybe AJ? Or maybe Keith Lee? Here's Rusev. Here's Miro. Roman doesn't look too worried. Bum, bum, bum. Roman's like, okay, let's get this done. Boring Rusev. Daisy, you going to watch Revolution? It's a day after UFC. Yeah, as long as it's not clashing, then yes. Right. The bell has sounded and we are underway. Roman and Rusev going to start us off with this Rumble. And really throwing big bombs at each other. We've got about an hour left. So it is literally the Rumble, and that is it. So we are towards the end of this stream. Just got this Rumble to go. Roman charging over. Back elbow by Rusev. Oh, Roman picking up Rusev. Elbows coming into the side of the head. Rusev lands on his feet. Big strike by Roman. Rusev against the ropes. Spinning heel kick. And Rusev has got Roman over by the ropes. He's trying to get him over the top. They've got to go over the top. Both feet have got to hit the floor. Back elbow there by Roman. And again. Headbutt by Roman. Boom. Rusev going back against the ropes. Another headbutt. Rusev goes down. Roman goes through the ropes. Not eliminated. Got to go over the top. Does Goldberg upset you? No. No. I mean, he's not someone that I want as champion. But I think that he is someone that is a good opponent for people. Here we go. Over the top. There goes Rusev. Rusev has been eliminated. Roman Reigns and we're counting down. This is it. This is it. This is it. 3, 2, 1. Yep. Look at Roman. He's like, what? Look, they just keep focused on his face. And boom, you go over as he walks out. That is huge. AJ Styles. That is flipping huge. AJ Styles coming from New Japan Pro Wrestling. Before that was in Impact. The hottest free agent. The former leader of the Bullet Club. AJ Styles is here. I love that line from Michael Cole. The hottest free agent in all of wrestling. AJ Styles is here. There were some great reaction videos from that moment. I remember, like, flipping YouTube losing its mind. I think the wrestling world lost its mind. But you can see some great reaction compilations. AJ making his way. Could this be Jay White this year? It'd be good, wouldn't it, if it was? But I don't think it's going to be, unfortunately. Crowd going absolutely crazy for AJ Styles, who steps in, starts going toe-to-toe with Roman. So, yeah, it's a great moment. Heather says, my guy AJ. Hayden says, who is Jay White? Jay White is the current leader of Bullet Club. So he is the current leader of Bullet Club, and he is someone that is a very good wrestler. He's really developed, really come on. I saw him not that long ago, like a few years ago, and I kind of thought he was good, but he wasn't quite doing it for me. But some of his recent matches, 2020 and... you know, just brilliant. Just had the longest match in Wrestle Kingdom history, so. Tyler Breeze comes out and is tangling up with AJ. We've got a countdown. My guy, Randy Orton. My internet is now giving me problems. Right, this is pretty wild stuff. We're down to Roman and Tyler Breeze. The leader of the Bullet Club in WWE. Yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it? We've got Social Outcasts. This is pretty fun. Prince Pretty. Prince Pretty has come and gone. I just want to see Bray Wyatt, says Austin. AJ, a lot of excitement in the chat for AJ's debut. Yeah, Tyler Breeze has come and gone. We've got Social Outcasts. We've got Curtis Axel in the ring right now. So right now, we've got Roman, we got Curtis Axel, we got AJ Styles. We've had Tyler Breeze come and go very quickly. We had Rusev come and go very quickly. Zycamy says, could we get Tyler Breeze going after the NXT North American or NXT Championship? I don't think they see that in him, to be honest. Dominic says it's Curtis Axel, who is still in the 2015 Royal Rumble. Well, he's certainly not in the 2016 one, because over the top rope goes Curtis Axel. Right, we've got another little countdown. I don't know if there's any surprises that are as big as AJ, but the countdown clock has just counted down, and our next person on the way, Le Champion. It is Chris Jericho. We're already up to what, number 6 is this? Chris Jericho making his way down. Days, I was at a Rev Pro show in London 7 days before this Rumble. AJ was in the main event. I didn't know this. He cut a promo saying that he didn't know what was next for him, and everyone was chanting Royal Rumble. That's cool. That's a great story. Right, AJ, Jericho, and Roman all in the ring. Jay White comes to WWE in about a year or two. He's going to form a group with AJ and Finn. They would be unstoppable. Could you imagine them against Undisputed Era? Jay White, AJ Styles, Finn Balor, and you'd need one more, wouldn't you? To have 4-on-4. Whoa, look at that. Lovely work by AJ. My network is betraying me. Looking for a Styles clash. He's trying to turn it. AEW Impact WWE New Japan crossover. Oh, it's all happening in it. Y2J should have at least won one Rumble before he went to AEW. I'm trying to make sure that we are as close as possible. Days, I've counted 4 or 5 father and sons that have appeared in the Rumble. Jericho trying to turn over AJ. We've got another countdown clock. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Next person. Is it Kane? Yes. Kane. You want to talk about people that should have won a Rumble? This is probably top of the list. I was talking about this during the Royal Rumble predictions. I was like, it doesn't bother me that Kane has never won a Rumble, because in my mind is still absolutely synonymous with the Rumble. Like, when I think of Rumbles, I definitely think of Kane. Big strikes by AJ, goes against the ropes. Big boot by Kane. That's gotta be Kane. Look at this. The Killer Mare. The Killer Mare is in there. Nice sidewalk slam. Kane is my favorite wrestler. My network buffers sometimes. Jericho holding on. In all fairness, mine does as well. That's why I just had to quickly try and get it back in sync because I was about 30 seconds out. It's been all right, though, for these past few entries, so hopefully it's fine now. In the ring at the moment, for those of you that aren't watching along but just want to hang out in the chat or whatever, we've got Kane, Jericho, Roman Reigns, and AJ Styles. That's what we've got at the moment. We've got 4 in there. We've had 7 so far. We are counting down to number 8, who is making their way down to the ring. I would love Goldust coming out, man. I would love Goldust coming out. Flipping legend. Yes. Goldust. Goldust coming down, going right after Kane. I wish Goldust felt more of a threat. It just felt like a jobber, really, an enhancement talent towards the end of his time. It's pretty fun how they're using him now in AEW. Goldust firing in some strikes. AJ Styles kicking out at Goldust. Big chops and strikes coming in by Jericho. That match that he has with Cody, what a great match that was. I tell you, when I heard that Goldust music, I was like, that would be awesome, man, if we were to get him in the future. Reigns with a big strike to Goldust. This is awesome, Chance. Dave Meltzer gives this Rumble 4 out of 5. Hasib says, Days, do you think we could get another Roman Seth feud? I'd love that. Heel Roman, face Seth. I mean, face Seth is better than heel Seth. Face Seth, the Monday Night Rollins. That was awesome. We could have the Friday Night Father. Here we go. Just when you think, how can this get better? Feed me more. Here comes Ryback. This is hilarious. Ryback, who's super upset with WWE and Mark Henry at the moment, making his way down. Number 9. Pushes over AJ. Pushes over Chris Jericho. Colliding into people. Knee strike to Roman. Feed me more. Ryback picks up. Spinebuster to Kane. Feed me more. I thought this is cringe. I was never into feed me more. I'm pretty sure it's all you can eat in catering anyway. I don't think there's any limitations. Styles collides into Roman Reigns. Goldust trying to hurl Ryback over that top rope. Ryback in trouble. Ryback, I know. Wild, isn't it? Skip Sheffield. Ryback. Oh, he's on the edge. He's teetering away. He's survived. Right, we can. No. Whatever comes next cannot beat Ryback. Cannot beat Ryback. That is the gift that keeps on giving. New Day. What member? Kofi. It's Kofi. Look at this. They're kind of making out it's going to be Xavier. Xavier's coming down. They're like, you can do this. You can do this. Yeah, they're all bouncing around, but it's Kofi that gets in. I don't know whose benefit that was for, because like it said his name as he was coming down, so we knew who was getting in. So he's there like going, are you going in? Am I going in? Who's going? We know who's going in. I suppose people in the crowd might not know. Right, Kofi is in the Rumble. Feed me s'mores. Days, you need to stream the 89 Rumble. We haven't streamed the 89 Rumble, in all fairness. I'd be down for doing the 89 Rumble. I love the old shows. That's the one that's got Warrior on the front cover. I had that on VHS. Huge back body drop there. Look at the height. Look at the height that AJ Styles gets. The A must stand for air. Air Styles. Right, holding on. The ring filling up. We've got Ryback, Roman, Kofi, Kane, Jericho, Goldust, and AJ Styles. We're counting down again. Here we go. Titus! Fall over, Titus! Fall over! Titus running down. Oh, boo! He got in the ring, fine. There was no Titus World Slide. What a hero he would become. What a hero he would become. Titus World Slide. Ryback was a poor man's Goldberg, says John. But it was a bit of fun, and then his shtick jumped the shark. Axe and Smash of Demolition were 1 and 2 in Rumble 89. Oh, was that the year that happened? Titus charging over, collides into Goldust, charges over, collides into Kane. Duck underneath by Goldust. Oh, Goldie! On the outside. Gets the ropes, goes Titus. Goldust's gone. Goldust's gone. He's just got knocked back to Jacksonville. Days, how about this match? Ric Flair versus Vince McMahon in a bra and panties match. Austin wouldn't like that because both of those guys are over 50. Back in the corner. Roman Reigns in trouble. We've got a countdown. I think this is number 12. We're really getting through these. Number 12 now? R-Truth. What was the year he came down and got a ladder? Is this it? This is it? This is it? R-Truth. Straight under the ring. Grabs a ladder. R-Truth. Everyone's like, what's he doing? He grabs a ladder. Sets up the ladder, middle of the ring. Everyone's standing and just watching. No one's attacking him. Everyone's like, what's he doing? And here he goes. Look, he's climbing the ladder. Go on, Truth. Go on, Truth. He's climbing. He's climbing. And there's nothing there. He's like... He tried to climb up and get either a title or a briefcase or something. There's nothing there. Kane grabs R-Truth, throws him over the top rope. My bad. That ladder gets thrown to the outside by Kane. It's a pretty fun way of using R-Truth, isn't it? Clothesline, Kofi goes over the top onto the shoulders of Big E. Onto the shoulders of Big E. Big E saves Kofi. They're running around the outside. We're going to be robbed of that this year. There's no Kofi in the Rumble. That was fun. Get the freaking ladder. You'll definitely need it, Truth. CM Punk should have won the 2014 Rumble. That would have been good. Right, Ryback on the top rope. Next person coming down. Is it Bray? It's one of the Wyatt family. Oh. Luke Harper. Luke Harper making his way down to the ring. The legend. Big strike. First thing he does is punches Ryback in the face. Legend status confirmed. First thing he did was punch Ryback in the face. What a hero. What a hero. Shoulder tackle. We've got Sheamus. We've got Del Rio. We've got Rusev. What were these guys called? The League of Nations or something? League of Nations stomping away on... Oh, there's Vince. There's Vinnie Mac. Vinnie Mac at ringside. Roman was pulled under the bottom rope and they're now attacking him on the outside of the ring. Into the ring steps. Hard goes Roman. But we saw Vinnie Mac out there. Brock is going to come down at number 26. Oh, big kick. Rusev takes the monitor. Oh, is that at this show that he takes the monitor? I remember hearing him saying that story. Why did he take the monitor? I think, didn't he say he picked it up? It was like, this is cool. I want this. Big boot by Luke Harper. Jericho down. Roman down outside the ring. Here comes Cody. Look at Cody. Stardust. Does suck, doesn't it? How did Vince look at Cody Rhodes and think this is how best to use him? If ever you sit there going, oh, why does AEW exist? Just look at a picture of Stardust, that's why. Because Cody Rhodes was used that way. Rusev charging over. Big splash. Onto Roman. Roman goes through the announce table. The announce table explodes. This is fun, man. Stardust or Cody Rhodes. I just can't tell who it is. Huge, man. Huge. Seeing Vinnie Mac out there celebrating. Look at him. He's hugging with Sheamus and Rusev and everything. It's just weird watching him do that. He's hugging Alberto Del Rio and Miro. What a weird combination that is. Yes, and he's picked up the monitor. There's the monitor. He's, I'm having this. Legit, he takes that home. Rusev has got that monitor in his hand and apparently he does take it home. Even Del Rio's like, why have you got this? He's not, I want it. It's mine now. I don't get it. I don't understand. Right, who's next? He's still got it in his hands. Look, there he is. Big Show making his way down. Big Show making his way down to the ring. Everyone has stopped and they're staring at Big Show. This is a problem. This is a big problem. He took it. I know, it's weird, isn't it? I just don't get it. I don't understand. He puts Roman through the announce table, and for no reason, he then picks up a monitor and just walks to the back with it, and he's still got, like, he didn't need to pick it up. He's got it in his hand, and he's just like, well, this is mine now. Titus charging at Big Show. Big Show hurls Titus over the top. We've got medics trying to help Roman. Ryback goes out of the ring. He's eliminated. Roman struggling, collapses down onto his knees in the entranceway. Medics and refs are trying to give him some medical support. Jericho thrown over the top. You don't need to understand, Days. He took it because he wanted to. That's fair enough. Do you think that, like, that's their TV at home? Do you think that Rusev and Lana, when they're watching Netflix and everything, it's on that little TV screen like this? Eating popcorn. Crouched around this tiny TV screen. Here comes Pac! Pac on his way! Stupid Neville with his stupid cape. Missile dropkick by Neville. This was babyface Neville. Neville was sick, man. I mean, like, the Cruiserweight title should have felt as big as the WWE title, and Neville should have held it for the past 5 years. Low kick by Neville. Neville getting thrown over the top. He's holding on. Why would you ever let Neville go? Isn't it funny? You look at Ricochet and you're like, surely they know what they've got with Ricochet. How can you mess Ricochet up? Ricochet's awesome. But then you look at Neville and you go, yeah. And then you look at Cody and you go, yeah, they did that as well, didn't they? So we've got Kane, Harper, Big Show, Stardust, Neville, AJ Styles, Roman Reigns, who's on the outside but hasn't been eliminated, and Chris Jericho. Pac, AEW man in the Rumble. Neville was okay. His Cruiserweight run was easily his best. Heel Neville was awesome. This is still face Neville, where he's like wearing red. Which makes sense because his finisher's the Red Arrow. But yeah, heel Neville was the best. Right, number 17, it is Braun Strowman, the Black Sheep. The Black Sheep making his way down. Strowman, boom. Yeah, he is awesome, isn't he? Strowman here is like very exciting. Heel Neville was amazing. Ricochet and Balor should have an awesome feud. AJ Styles chance. Yeah, crowd are proper into AJ Styles. No surprise there. Braun Strowman and Big Show. Face to face. Big Show just a touch taller than Braun Strowman. He's got him by the beard. Big Show's got him by the beard. Strowman and Big Show. Both up against the ropes at the moment. He's trying to choke Big Show out. Strowman picks up and Big Show's getting caught in the ropes. God, Big Show eliminated. His foot got tangled in the rope then. Braun and Show. Kane eliminated. Did Kane go? Strowman looked a little smaller at this time. We're counting down number 18 coming up next, so we are getting through them. Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens, look, limping his way down to the ring following what we saw earlier in the show. That incredible match. An absolute bona fide lost classic. Kevin Owens trying to get down to the ring, coming down at number 18. Braun versus Vader would have been good. That would have been good. Enzo going over Pac makes about as much sense as me going over Pac, says Heather. Dominic says he was limping. He was limping. Selling what happened earlier. AJ getting thrown over the top by Neville. Look at this. AJ Styles and Neville. Look at this. He was going for the Styles Clash, but a super kick by Kevin Owens. Welcome to WWE, and Kevin Owens throws AJ Styles over the top. There we go. AJ Styles. Welcome to WWE, but AJ Styles eliminated. I think I remember reading that AJ Styles wasn't meant to be on Raw the next night, but Vince McMahon was blown away by the reaction that AJ Styles got. He didn't realize that AJ was as big of a deal as what he is. So as a result, they put him on, and well, that was it. I mean, he was off, wasn't he? Established himself as one of the big stars. Look at that, the AJ Styles chants. 3, 2, 1. Right, here comes Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose, who, of course, was in that match against Kevin Owens earlier. I'm not a massive fan of people that were in matches earlier being in the Rumble. I miss these days when Titus was fired up, says John. AJ is gone, says the Nico guy. I know. Rest in peace. Right, stomps to Kevin Owens by Dean Ambrose in the Rumble. We are, about half an hour away from the end? We've got around about 10 people still to come out. 11 people or so. Nice kick there by Kevin Owens. I don't think this Rumble goes on too much longer after the last person has come out. I wonder if we'll see Aleister Black return this weekend. I think there's a very good chance of that. Brock is coming soon, says Wrestling Days fan. Austin says Brock is coming soon. Kaylee, shout out to you. What I will say is, I mean, this stream has gone quite quick. I don't feel like I've been sat here for 2.5 hours. Like, you do love that about a Rumbles. Man, really don't outstay their welcomes, do they? How great. Plus, also, don't forget, like, this is when there was only one Rumble. This year, we got 2. We got the Women's Rumble as well. Sami Zayn. No. Let's go! Bum, 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 bum. Look at Kevin Owens losing his mind. Oh, man, these two. What a feud these two had. One of the best recent feuds we ever saw. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens. I wonder what Vince would have done with AJ if he had known that AJ was a flipping massive deal. I mean, like, he didn't think AJ was all that big of a deal. He knew there was a interest in him. But apparently, like, he wasn't even going to have him on Raw the next night. Owens is eliminated by Sami. I wonder if AJ would have won this Rumble. Well, no, maybe not. Because you get the title, but wow. Imagine if he had. Imagine if AJ won the title on his debut. The winner of this becomes champion. Sammy has got to help Kevin again, says the Nico guy. I watched WWE when I was younger, but I haven't seen it in years, says Connor Spain. Well, this Sunday is going to be a big one. Who wins the Rumble this year? Right. Is this Bray? Number 21. Rowan. It's Rowan. Yeah, so we've got Harper in the ring. We've got Strowman in the ring. Now we've got Rowan in the ring. He goes right after Jericho. Suplex to Jericho. We've got quite a few people in the ring. There's around about 8, 9 people in there. I can't wait for SmackDown tomorrow, says Brony. Over the top goes Neville. He holds on. Neville survives. I don't know if he'll survive that. Luke Harper with a massive clothesline. Luke Harper with a massive clothesline. Cody dumped out and a super kick by Harper. Neville has gone. Cody has gone. Big chops coming in by Jericho. They're cleaning house right now. They are absolutely cleaning house. We've got Sammy, Harper, Rowan, Strowman, Jericho, and Ambrose. And of course, Reigns, who is not at ringside. Right, counting down. Next person. Is this 22? Mark Henry? That's cool, isn't it? Mark Henry. That's cool. Mark Henry. I mean, there's no way he's going to be in. We saw him with an injury, wasn't he? He had his leg on some kind of a scooter. Mark Henry in the Rumble then. Mark Henry number 22. Could have took the title off him at Elimination Chamber with Jericho screwing AJ out of the title. They're all trying to work together, the Wyatt family, to get rid of Mark Henry. Henry over the top to the outside. Mark Henry dumped over the top, goes to the outside. Sami Zayn in the corner. Rowan gets thrown over as well. Big boot by Harper. Sami Zayn goes down. Wyatt family are dominating. Dominating. So many stories that you can tell in a Rumble. It's not just about the winner. Obviously, most eliminations and everything like counts as well. Longest person in the Rumble, that matters. But you can get like stories that come out of it. Wasn't it the Rumble that set up Roman Undertaker for WrestleMania in 2017? I think it was. 23, counting down. There's a beast incarnate on the way. Bum, 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 bum. Bum ba bum 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 ba bum bum ba ba bum bum. I love him, man. Bad man getting in the ring. Boom underneath. German to Rowan. Boot to Harper. Belly to belly. Lesnar. Boot to the midsection of Strowman. Strowman coming over, clubbing away. Lesnar hurled into the corner. Charges over, collides into Strowman. The clothesline takes a few. Wow, he nearly took his head off, man. Did you see that? Nearly took his flipping head off. He's got Rowan against the ropes. Rowan over the top. Rowan eliminated by Brock. German suplex to Harper. This is good, man. It's nice hearing his music. Hopefully, we're going to hear that on Sunday, says Nico Guy. Vader says, I wish Brock would come back to WWE. Yeah, he's a bad man, isn't he? People are going to get hurt. He's a serious threat to anyone and everyone. Incredible. Strowman going into the corner. And clothesline. Strowman goes down by Lesnar. Counting down again. Number 24 now. It's Jack Swagger. Jake Hager making his way down. Da-na-na-na-na-na. We the people! Straight onto the shoulders of Lesnar. F5. Thanks for coming. Look at that. Lays him out. Picks him up. Swagger gone. Swagger eliminated. Imagine that. You're sitting backstage all flipping day. And you're like, right, what am I doing? Okay, this is the plan. You're going to run down. You're going to hurl yourself at Brock. He's going to grab you, F5 you, and throw you over the top. You'll be in there 10 seconds max. Sorry, what? You've called me here today to get ready and bring my gear for, what, 10 seconds work? Yeah, it'll be about 10 seconds. I mean, listen, if you're still getting that chingle, that's not a bad agreement, is it? Can be in a taxi back to the hotel as we speak. Knee strike by Brock. To Strowman. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. He was so embarrassed by that, he changed his name. Awesome! We didn't speak about that actually earlier. And that is Miz cashing in. We did an hour and a half Royal Rumble predictions. We didn't speak about the Miz cashing in. I don't know that he will. I don't expect him to. I think he'll tease it, but I'm not seeing him winning it. Drew versus Miz at WrestleMania for the belt. Ugh. If you keep looking at me like that, I'm going to turn Suplex City into Misney World. What the hell is Misney World? Misney World! He's come down. He's talking trash to Brock, but he's not got in the ring. He's gone straight over to the commentary team, put a headset on. He's like, if you keep looking at me like that, I'm going to turn Suplex City to Misney World. That is wild. Orlando is where I won the World Heavyweight Championship the first time. This is welcome to Misney World. I feel like they could have done something with that. You know he was practicing that line backstage. I'm going to look at Brock and I'm going to say, I'm going to turn... stop looking at me because I'll turn Suplex City into Misney World. Misney World! I'll say that. Just have to hope he doesn't hear me. Harper eliminated by Brock. Ambrose, Strowman, Lesnar, Miz, Reigns, Jericho. We got 6 people in at the moment. Alberto Del Rio. Del Rio making his way down to Disney World. Del Rio charging at Brock. He just went for a calf kick. First thing he did is he came in and he threw a calf kick. Lesnar with a guillotine. This is interesting. I wonder if they had a good relationship. Del Rio and Brock. It's Del Rio. I think that is the generic response whenever he walks into a room. It's Del Rio's here. Less than 20 minutes to go. Less than 20 minutes to go. I'm not sure. Clothesline by Lesnar. Lesnar going against the ropes. Collides into Strowman. Lesnar going back against the ropes again. Strowman over the top. Strowman eliminated by Lesnar. Okay, he's really pleased with himself. So he should be. He's looking around. It's like there's just... Where's the threat? Even if all three of these work together, they're not getting rid of Lesnar. Jericho and Lesnar face to face. Look at the quick strikes by Lesnar there. Knee to the midsection. Right, we've had all of the family. This is sure to be Bray. It is Bray making his way down. Bray coming now. Del Rio was an MMA fighter, and of course, so was Brock. How do you rate Brock in the UFC? I think to go into the UFC and win the World Heavyweight Championship in like your second fight, was it? Is stunning. To beat someone of the caliber of Frank Mir is... You've got to give him respect for that. I mean, was he technically the best? No. Is he the greatest heavyweight we've ever seen? No. He definitely had size. There was others that were as big, though, in all fairness, when he took on the likes of Shane Carwin. But, yeah, there's no denying he is an absolute beast. He is a freak. And, yeah, for him to have achieved what he achieved. Just a shame that his diverticulitis kind of robbed us of him being at his absolute pinnacle. Face to face with Bray. German suplex to Bray. Bray and Brock face to face. Grabs Bray. Looking for an F5, but Harper comes in. Everything about this is so weird. Watching Bray and Brock exchanging blows is weird. Watching Luke Harper kick Brock in the midsection is weird. Watching Bray give Brock a Sister Abigail is weird. This is weird. And then the fact that we... Bray versus Brock at Roadblock was such a rip-off, says Eric. Over the top. Brock eliminated. Fiend and Brock face-to-face in this Rumble, 100%. Big kick to the midsection by Del Rio. Jericho hurled into the corner. Go get him, Bray, says Sonny. Matt Hughes in WWE would lend some big-time props. That's a good shout. We still haven't seen Roman come back after he went. And Miz still hasn't got in the ring. Dolph Ziggler. Oh, we're at number 28. We're at number 28. Dolph Ziggler making his way down. There's only 2 left. 2 spots left. Famous up. Miz says it's time for him to join the Rumble. Why? Why is now the time for Miz to join the Rumble? Why wouldn't you wait for, like, at least 30 to have come down? He's looking for a skull crushing. Gets it on Dolph. Ziggler, yeah. Lesnar eliminated by Bray. Clay says, Days, did you get your tickets to Disney World? I didn't, unfortunately. Back elbows coming in by Jericho. Jericho into the corner. Miz charging over. Nice. Collides into Jericho. Jericho goes down. 2 spots left. Now comes number 29. Still no Roman. Sheamus. Sheamus is number 29. Imagine a Greco-Roman fight. Matt Hughes versus Kurt Angle. I missed out on Disney World tickets, says BOD Talks. Well, Sheamus making his way down. There's Roman. Roman Superman punches Sheamus. Roman is back into the Rumble. Boos for Reigns as Reigns comes exploding down. Del Rio is eliminated over the top rope. Oh, Dolph's trying to eliminate Roman. Don't forget, the winner will be champion. And at this point, Roman is the champion. Roman is the champion here. Bray charging over. This is an exciting Rumble, isn't it? If you've not seen it, because the winner gets the belt. The winner is champion. There's only one person left to come out. You got Bray in there. You got Jericho. You got Ambrose. You got Ziggler. Roman in there. Superman punch. Boos for Roman. Number 30 about to make their way down. Time to play the game. Here we go. Man, that would be sick if that happens on Sunday. For the 9th time, the Cerebral Assassin. He won in 2002. 14 years later, here comes the game. It's good, isn't it? The game is here. Oh, imagine that on Sunday. The game. Is a legend. I love people who said it earlier about HBK. HBK, if he competes, he will have competed for 5 decades. I love that fact. Well, that is it. That is all 30 people in the Rumble. I honestly thought the way Rulon was being promoted, he was going to go to WWE. Wyatt family dumped Mark Henry out like it was easy, says John. I want HBK to appear for that record. David, I love that fact. I loved that fact. That'll be big, man. Imagine his music hits. Oh, Sean. I think I'm cute. Kick to the midsection. Pedigree to Dolph. Roman and Triple H are just staring at each other. Spear by Roman to Bray. Roman and Triple H circling around each other. Triple H's like, okay. Here we go. They lock up. These two exchanging strikes in the middle of the ring. Roman getting the better of it. Big uppercuts, and Triple H is rocked. Triple H goes down. Big knee strike by Triple H. Wyatt family were devastating in this Rumble, says John. I wonder if HBK knows that fact. Should tweet him, bud. Should tweet him. Sheamus grabs Roman. Roman goes over the top, but he survives. Bro kick to Ambrose. Triple H survives as well. Bray plants Sheamus. Jericho. Everyone is down except for Jericho. Lion Salt. Drop kick to Roman. Roman surviving. Zigzag by Ziggler. Goes over to Triple H. Triple H surviving. Super kick. Oh, look at Triple H. Super kick. Triple H just grabs that top rope. Dolph in a little bit of trouble. That was cool. Famous up. And Ziggler gets helped over the top. I remember being gutted by that. I remember being disappointed about Ziggler going over. Here we go. Look, we've got Bray face to face with Triple H. I want old Bray back. Follow the buzzards. Triple H pointing to Roman. Oh, but Bray just smacks him in the face. Big strikes. Bray gets thrown into the corner. Triple H in the corner. Bray charges over. Collides into Triple H. People are on their feet in the arena. Everyone is down. Triple H looking for the pedigree. Sister Abigail. Ah, big kick by Sheamus. Big kick by Sheamus. We're into the final 5. We're into the final 5 minutes. Bray eliminated. This is what I wanted to see between Bray and Triple H. I want them to have a match. Please give it to me, WWE. Duck underneath by Jericho. Step up Enziguri. Jericho over the top. Sheamus picks up Ambrose. Oh, Ambrose holding on. Jericho going up top. Lovely swinging net breaker. Jericho crashing down onto Ambrose. Triple H with Jericho. Oh, he's trying to turn him into the walls. Oh, code breaker to Triple H. How cool is that, seeing Jericho going at Triple H? Ambrose eliminates Jericho. Jericho over the top. What are we down to? Sheamus, Ambrose, Triple H, Roman Reigns. Is this our final 4? Superman punch. Come on, Ambrose. Ambrose on his feet. Duck underneath. Strikes to Sheamus. We're down to the final 4. Against the ropes goes Ambrose. Drop kick to the midsection. Couldn't quite get Sheamus over the top. Bro kick by Sheamus. Jericho gone. But Spark said, yeah, this is the final 4. Sheamus charging over. Goes for a brogue. Goes over the top. He's on the outside. Superman punch. Triple H hurls Roman over the top. We're down to 2. Out of nowhere. We are guaranteed a new champ. I love it. Go. Ambrose in one corner. Triple H in the other corner. Oh, man. It feels big, doesn't it? It feels important. Oh. Look at Ambrose, man, getting proper fired up. Here we go. Ambrose unloading on Triple H. This is the first and only time that Roman Reigns wasn't in the final 2. Here we go. Triple H against the ropes. Knee strike, Ambrose. Ah, big clothesline. Triple H goes down. Who is going to be champion? Look at Ambrose. Ah, it's a big moment. Michael Cole says he's got goosebumps. Ambrose against the ropes, kick to the midsection. Triple H looking for a pedigree. Ambrose hurls Triple H over. Triple H holds on. Ah! Spear and Triple H still holds on. Knee strike by the game. Triple H dumps Ambrose over the top, and it's Triple H. Your Royal Rumble winner and new WWE champion, Triple H. Yeah, I wanted. I think it was Ziggler or I remember wanting Ambrose. Steph getting in the ring. There's Vince as well. Vince, very pleased. He wanted anyone but Roman, didn't he? New World Heavyweight Champion. The Authority have got the belt. Triple H. Boo! Dean should have won that. Yeah. Yeah. I wasn't pleased, J14. I love that bit. Vince hugging Triple H. The road to WrestleMania. Pyro going off. Oh, I never noticed that before. Did you see Vince doing a little shuffle then? He was like, woo! Did you see that? I don't know if you saw, but right at the end, as they've got the big shot of the crowd and everything, if you look in the ring, Vince is like doing a little shuffle. He's like, yeah, his little legs are going, woo! That's wild. Oh, I want to go back and just rewatch that. Them final seconds. If you go back to 2:59, his little legs are going. He's standing there with Triple H and his legs are like going, woo! He's so happy. So happy. That might be the happiest I've ever seen Vince. I've rewound it. I've actually gone back. I want to relive that moment. On my phone, the little thing comes up saying, like, do you want to go to the next show? But if you actually look in the ring, you can see Steph and Triple H and Vince, and they've all got their arms up like this celebrating. But you've got to watch Vince's legs. I mean, in all fairness, his son was Hornswoggle. Right, here we go. Holds up his arm and keeping an eye on Vince. Camera pans over, keeping an eye. There we go! Ah! Shuffle, 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 shuffle. He's got the moves, man. He's got them billionaire moves. Billionaire moves from Vince. Boom. Clay Harrison, shout out to you. Michael Jansen, shout out to you. Days, did we do 2017 now? No, my friend. No. The excitement for tonight. You've had too much. You've had too much. Get your scores in. What did you think of the show? Get your scores in before we part ways. We always like to get your thoughts on the show. His legs would probably just give him way, says the big guy. Wrestling Days fan, shout out to you. Do we rate this pay-per-view? Please don't copy me, though. We do rate this pay-per-view, yes. We do rate this. The Vince Shuffle. Sweeping the nation. It is absolutely sweeping the nation. 8.5 says LSW. 8 says Austin. The Max Slide. 775 says John. 678 says Brian. 7 says Sonny. Dominic 8.5. Nico Guy says 8. Pretty solid show. Wrestling Days fan says 8. Michael says 825. Austin says 8. Zycamy says 7. Adam says 825. J14 says 8. Gongcast says 8. Wrestling Days fan says 8. David P85 says 8.5. Eric says 8. Austin says 8. AG Games says 8. Colton says 2. Brandon says 9.5. Jennifer Lockhart says 8.75. Connor Spain says 7.5. Wrestling Days fan says 8. John says 8. Vinny shuffles out of 10. William Hensey says 8. But Spark says 8.7. Oscar says 9.5. One of my favorite rumbles. Crazy Cheech says 8. Colton says 2. John says 8. Shaquem 23 says 7. Brendan says 9.75. Dave in real life says 8. Corey says 9.25. 7.5 from Andres. Kayla S. Shout out to you. Trini, shout out to you as well. Hope you are well. Look, I think maybe some of the impact of AJ Styles' debut is maybe a little lost here. Like, looking back now, it's like, oh, that's a nice moment. But at the time, people were losing their mind. That was an absolute guaranteed OMG moment, AJ Styles coming in. I think if you factor in the impact of that, I'm going to agree with people. This was an 8 out of 10. I don't think any of that undercard underwhelmed. I would only go higher, to be honest, than that. But I think an 8 is very, very fair. AJ Styles coming in is awesome. Maybe it's a little bit deflated by the fact that Triple H won. Maybe it's a bit deflated by the fact that Del Rio appears a few times. I don't know, though. I mean, like, New Day Usos is good. Kevin Owens, Dean Ambrose is awesome. Del Rio, Kalisto. I think if you took Del Rio off this show, no one would mind. Charlotte, Becky. Again, that's a shame that they had to take that kiss out. They shouldn't have done it in the first place. Rumble is a lot of fun, though. Rumble's a lot of fun. Maybe not the right winner, but yeah, it's good. I'm saying 8. I'm saying 8. I think that's a very, very fair score. Don't forget, my friends, we are back tomorrow for SmackDown. More than that, though, we are back on Sunday for the 2021 Royal Rumble. That is going to be fun. We're going to do a long stream. We'll start a good hour before the kickoff show. Then we'll go through the kickoff show, go through the whole show. Whatever is going down, whatever surprises are in store. 2 Rumbles to look forward to as well, with the men's and the women's. So, yeah, it is going to be a big one. Thanks a lot, my friends. Really appreciate you joining us. I hope you had fun. And hopefully, I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.